this week when we're back again for another episode of... Well, it started off as Tatts Tarrasques, and then it's kind of the name of the ship La Floridita, but tonight we are looking at the dark tides of Bilgewater. When last we left our heroes, they had found their way into the underport of Waterdeep, and they were there for only 2 minutes before it came under attack. Not their fault this time that the city was accosted by shadowy evil, and they met a sort of a first mate who introduced them to the Dread Pirate King, the Dread Reaver gangplank. Thought long dead, and were tasked with coming to his cove, his Wrecker's Cove, his hidden base out here amongst the Moonshae Isles, and destroying or sinking the ship that had been left here. It had a name.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one.
I think.
Not today.
Oh no, wait, that's his ship. Yeah, look, the other ship had a name too, and it's here somewhere, but I can't find it. Since the party has been here on this island, they've learned that many of Gangplank's former crew, as well as the crew of the wrecked ship, have been reanimated as ghosts, thralls, and different kinds of undead. Here they found a new ally, a interesting-looking humanoid with blue skin, a cool kind of mohawk mullet going on, and interesting tentacles. And we might have to turn this stream to R18+, depending on if we see any cat girls on the island as well. But they had made their way through the treetops of this cove, where they met a sort of an undead voodoo priestess, who informed them that the commander of the ship, of the ghost ship, is here on the island and is the key to destroying and scuttling the ship, ending the curse, and undoing the harrowing that's occurring. She gave you a list of items needed to complete a ritual that may help you in your fight against this evil commander that the curse is kind of tied to on this island. Since then, the party had heard screamings and wailings inside the massive tree that makes up a core part of the treetops of this island base, flew down to attack some ghosts and revive a pirate that was being held here and seemed to be having his soul removed. And that is where we found our heroes. Unless there's anything else that you guys wanted to raise from last week?
Pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Got Katie. This thing. Get a Katie. Huzzah! Hi, Katie. Cool. So you look around you, and deep in this tree, also in the lower form of this tree, there's a spiral staircase sort of carved out from within the tree itself, heading back up to where you came from whence you came. And there appears to be a door to the north that leads out of the tree, sort of been hollowed out. The door doesn't quite fit perfectly. It wasn't a custom job. But yeah, apart from that, though, you're in a pretty cozy spot surrounded by these two dead skeletons and sort of the remains of a death-like ghost.
Is the dude conscious? That we saved?
No. So he was hit by the explosion of your shot. However, Yama did cast Spare the
Stabilized
Dying.
him.
Yeah, stabilize him. So he's not making death saves. He's not bleeding out, but he is still unconscious and effectively at 0 hit points.
Maybe we should go bring him to Mama Zedeko.
I can just bring him. I can just pop him back up if you want.
I mean, that way he's safe and he doesn't die.
Yeah, she's not far off, but how would we get him across the flying fox thing?
We could literally strap
Just
him
walk
to it.
around. We can just walk
Like a
around. There was a
baby.
We could
bridge.
strap him to it. Just, yeah.
Someone will just pipe up. There was a bridge. We could just walk.
Yeah, but it's gonna be way more fun hoisting an unconscious dude on a fucking flying fox.
Do not forget we are surrounded by enemies.
This
Not
is
up
the
there,
best.
we're not.
This is the
We
best
killed them
reason
all.
and way to do it. I mean, you got to think about this, right? This is like ziplining at its most extreme.
Well, I am for saving the man's life and keeping him out of harm's way. If you think
well,
this is the
this-
best way, my captain, I'm behind you.
While this is happening, I'm just gonna reach down and place a hand on his shoulder and cast Cure Wounds on him. Just the first level Cure Wounds. That's 7 points of healing.
Cool. So he comes awake with a start and sort of just from unconsciousness, barely breathing, the sort of shallowed, laboured breathing, to it's not my turn on the poop deck. Oh God.
Obviously, go to Sorn. Sorn, you ruined my fun of unconscious ziplining.
I mean, you can always just knock him back out if you want.
Okay. No.
He
Paul
raises
raises
his hands
Yeah.
and kind of looks around at the carnage you've wrought, and says, we have to. And he sort of grabs onto your vest, Paulie, and tries to pull himself up to you, and he says, actually probably Sorn, because Sorn's leaned down to touch him, right? And was touching him when he was awake, when he came awake. So Sorn kind of grabs your lapels, and he says, "We have to get out of here. The whole place is turning dead. Every member of the crew, even the merchants and support staff, they're all dead. We're all doomed if we stay.
Was some of them
You
up
have
there?
to get out.
Was some of them? Do you know
We
if
have
any of
to
them
get
were
out."
up above? Because we may have double killed them.
I seem to have lost my note. What was the cook's name? That Gangplank.
Chef Shawshanks?
Yeah, was it? Yeah. What was it again? Sorry.
Shawshanks. Peg
Shawshank.
leg, chef's hat, short.
Yeah, thank you.
Very short.
Thank you very much.
This guy has both his legs.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just
Can we
gonna
cut
ask
one
him. I'm
off?
like, have you seen Shawshanks?
He says, Shortshanks, he's probably in the kitchens, or knowing him slacking off, sleeping somewhere, or, I mean, could already be one of them.
Whereabouts is the kitchen?
Well, we do a lot of our cooking down in the sort of the half ship to the south. It's the one teetering on the edge of the cliff there. Or if he's sleeping, he might be sort of down beneath some of the storage supplies down in the cove below. But why do we care about Shortshanks? Care about your own lives. Care about my life. Get me off this island.
We're here to make sure this buddy goes away, and we're going to take you to Mama Zedeko, and she'll be right kind to you, look after you, get you some nice of that nice stew she's got going. You might even be lucky and get an eyeball.
Mama Zedeko's still alive?
I don't think much could kill Mama Zedeko, mate.
Well,
Well, I would not say alive.
oh, is she one of them? Don't give me over to them.
I wouldn't say
give
one
you
of
anything-
them either.
Just come with us to Mama Zedeko's.
Well, I'm right confused.
You'll see. You'll see.
Thorn's a confusing dude. He speaks like with all these weird words and he does magic things out of his hands. It's strange. Don't worry about him.
What, like shower?
Yeah. Why don't you just preen yourself, with your beak?
I don't have feathers like you.
Yeah, well, just use that bloody spell you
Feathery.
got.
Feathery idiot.
All right, perfect. Yeah, do we want to just take him over to Mama's at Echoes? Just to get him out of the way?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds
I'm with
good.
it.
Done. All right, let's do that.
He's a bit sore, despite obviously the healing you've given him. He's, not feeling great, a bit shaky on his legs, but he is able to follow you up the stairs, and you take him. He's not quite feeling strong enough to jump on the flying fox, so he tries to take the long way around.
Oh no, I heard him. He's taking the flying fox.
All right, so you take him back upstairs to the flying fox.
Absolutely heard him onto the flying fox.
God damn it.
How do we get? I think we can we get up the stairs?
Yeah, there's a little arrow.
Well,
Yeah, you might have to make your way around.
Oh,
I can't. I keep just zapping back to a boat.
But we're downstairs right now. If we go up here. That one didn't work.
I can't move Foundry. I can't use Foundry at all at the moment. So just move.
Do you have to go around? Is that what it was?
yeah. I'm up.
Right.
I tried going around and it just keeps.
Follow my path.
Follow me.
Yeah, 'cause
Idiots.
I think it treats them as walls and stuff, right? So.
Right. There we go.
Got him.
But yeah, no, I definitely push him on. I heard him onto the zip line. I'll fly with him as he goes.
Yeah. So he reaches up, grabs hold. You see he's a little bit shaky, but he's able to zipline across with your help, flying around him like a mother sparrow, making sure he's able to keep in the air.
Perfect.
I think Yama is just gonna politely knock on the door and gently warn Mama Zydeco that we're bringing somebody injured.
And she says, "Oh, dear Yama, come on back in. You've been gone but a moment."
I am sorry to bother you, Mama, but we are bringing someone quite wounded and wonder if you might be able to aid us in perhaps protecting him for a short while.
Lay him down on the couch, and Mama will take a look at him. And his eyes kind of go wide when he sees Mama stand up, being that she's a giant skeleton. If we all remember, looks like this.
Yeah, what's his reaction like?
His eyes go wide and he just freezes in fear. And you can kind of hear sort of a small voice, sort of his voice almost vanished, and he's just like, "They're be coming for my soul again." As you bring him into the room and lay him down on the bed or the couch.
I mean, look, he's just got somebody, shell shock. It's fine.
Yeah, she says, "Lie him down. The chickens will peck out what ails him." And she goes over and she starts looking at her hens, and sort of starts clicking and crooning at them. And she picks one up, and holds it up and sort of moves it around side to side, and you see it do that thing where its head stays still, and it moves while its body moves, and then she places it on his chest, so the chicken is kind of just sitting there on his chest, staring at him in the eye, and he's
Just laying, yeah.
and he's too paralyzed to move or barely even breathe, as he lies there with a chicken on his chest.
Perfect. Well, our job is done. All right. Thanks,
Seems
Zedek.
like
Thanks,
a nice
Mama.
experience to leave him with.
Absolutely. I'd happily wake up with a chicken on me. That made me real happy.
It looks really
I
zen.
believe
Yeah.
it would.
Oh, thanks, Mama. We just,
Thanks,
if
Mama.
we find anyone else, you okay if we bring them here so they're safe?
Yes, dearies, as long as they're not as long as they're friendly. I don't want to deal with any of the thralls of the commander. It's just my place. It just gets so messy. You understand?
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely. We wouldn't want to mess up your nice shack. It'd be terrible. Yeah. All right. Oh, perfect. Should we go check out that little half ship? Maybe see if Shortshank's there, and then from there we can go up.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Which half ship?
The one
We're
down south.
there.
The one that we came from.
Yeah, the one you
Yeah.
picked up Karu in.
Do we need to be moving real stealthy through here? Lots of enemies around still?
Excellent question.
Have we been?
Yeah,
No?
are you?
Definitely.
I
I know. I don't think Paulie has it all.
I feel like Sawn and Paulie's just constant bickering and the
Yes.
flashing light.
Oh no,
spell
Paul!
thing.
You guys don't hear what I'm saying at all.
Well,
But we hear what
Um,
Paulie's saying.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
replying.
in his head.
It's like listening. It's like listening in on a phone call, but only getting one side of it. Yeah.
Mm,
I'm just
yeah.
fucking chirping. I'm chirping.
Like someone
and
skulking
with
about
the
with
No,
his
skull.
hood
Paulie
up. Very,
is definitely not being quiet. I
And
do not
strobe
believe that
lighting.
Paulie would be being quiet now.
this is true. I'm skulking about with my hood up, like talking as quietly as, like, mentally to Paulie, and Paulie's just like, "What?"
Well, Karu and Yama did just recently have a near-death experience, so I'm sure we're like head on a swivel, completely looking around.
I almost had a near-death experience as well.
Yama's definitely not.
Nah. No, Karu's not very perceptive and like
Okay.
near death experience. Maybe it's a thing he's
Unfazed.
used to. So he's kind of just like, cool, this is great. Oh my god, so disorganized. Where are we going? Hold up.
To know that Yama's the only one watching out.
But yeah, Yama, do you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah. He's a perceptive fellow. Look at that.
Right,
25.
absolutely he is.
Perceptive.
Brr, 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 brr.
Woo!
So you certainly
Delayed.
hear... Excellent. You certainly hear in the areas below. You can still hear sort of the sloshing of the waves in the cove below, and you can hear through the fog and through the mist up above you. You hear the just on the edge of hearing. You certainly hear sort of the whispering, hushed sounds of spirits, like which you've encountered before. You don't really hear anything below you as you make your way down south to this ship, this sort of crew kitchen area. But you certainly hear what sounds like multiple spirits, sort of incorporeal forms, up above. And occasionally you see through the mist sort of a bit of a glow of something passing by, and you're able to kind of stop. Perhaps like put a hand on Paulie's shoulder for a moment to stop him mid-conversation until they pass, and then you continue on.
I'll definitely shut up, but I'll be staring at Sawn, thinking of another argument to have the second I'm given the okay.
I mean, you're still hearing Sawn just talk directly into your brain.
That's why he's
Like,
just
you
like
can-
he's
but you
fucking
can
fuming.
respond.
I know, but like I no. Paulie doesn't respond non-verbally. He will
No,
only go
that's
for
fair
verbal.
Yeah,
that would mean using my brain for anything.
this is true.
All right, then Yama's
Unless it's
just...
advantageous, and then this is not advantageous for me right now.
There's isn't there a thing with like on the spectrum, you can be non-verbal. Paulie's on the other end of the spectrum where he's only verbal. He actually has no internal thoughts.
No. Like literally, all of his thoughts are audible.
There's zero filter.
That's right.
Yep.
Good. All right. So there's multiple ways to get down, of course. How do you do so?
What's the most direct way down, other than just jumping?
Yeah, jumping. I mean, well, there was that stairway you went down the tree in before, and then walking around. There's the roof of that storehouse you were on before. Or
Well,
you can get to you can get to the deck of the ship, over to the southeast where Paulie is now, and head down that way.
The crow's nest.
Yeah. So let me put you on here.
I thought we were. Sorry, Kara's
Thank
been
you.
a bit out of it. I thought we were going up. I thought we wanted to see where all the lights were going.
I just wanted to
I
find.
thought so
I just
too.
wanted to find Shortshanks. That just before we went upstairs. That's all it was. Just so that way we could, Gangplank asked me for this. If there was one person I could find, it was the chef, and that's it. So I'm just trying to get the side mission done before the bad guy.
Yeah. DM Daddy, did I in any way hear anything about this Shawshank guy while I was being held prisoner?
You probably, I'd say you were fed, and the food was actually really nice. Like they weren't giving you the slops. You know what I mean? But I don't think you would have interacted with their cook directly.
Yeah. Okay.
Was the food still hot when you were receiving it?
Well, if it was,
question.
I'd wait for it to cool down. Okay.
But that's my point, though. Was it still piping hot? Because that means he was right here.
DM.
I think for the last couple of days, you haven't really been eating.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Look, yeah, when I was getting the food or at least paying attention to it, sure, it was good, and hot, but I couldn't really tell you in the last couple of days.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go down here then.
All right, you head back down into the tavern, where Kaoru, a number of your crewmates kind of died in front of you, and there are the bodies left over of the your captors, your undead captors.
I kick the bodies of the undead captors.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
My view is still stuck on the top level.
I'll shit on one of them.
Within a scale, maybe they can be
You
inured
get a
against
very
the horrors
wide.
below.
Why am I over here now?
Grin.
Yeah, I just saw a yeet.
Yeah.
I typed to yeet, but I'm not over. I'm on the other map. I was trying to pull the camera for everyone over to the map that we're on.
I think you might have had. So what it does is it creates a second token for you on another layer.
Right.
Which may have caused some problems. Let me see if I can find Sawn in the right place.
Meanwhile, I can't use Foundry at all, so I'm just watching all of this happen. Like, yay, whatever.
Yeah. And
I can't target me now.
Where Kate's token is. She obviously threw it off the
completely
cliff, so I'm just going to put it back in the world here.
The chaos.
I love it.
All right. Yeah. So you're in this shipwreck tavern, effectively. There's a number of big kegs here, a bar with bottles and things like that. And
is that a door I am? Yeah, is that okay? Can I open that door?
If you want to try, yeah.
Oh,
it's trapped. No, I'm just kidding. So the bottom of this door leads out into the ground level, essentially, of this this area. As you walk out the back, this appears to be this sort of sweet smells of turtle and crab stew mix with with a slight stench of rot kind of in the aftertaste, right? And there is a cast iron stove that's glowing green from within. There are dead sea turtles, freshly killed, piled on or not freshly killed, but piled on a table. And there's sort of a dirt path heading north that looks like it's going to a market.
Can I rip up a flipper? Just as a little walking snack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
There's also there's certainly other things around, but maybe give me a investigation check.
Can I get in on that?
Sure.
Doing it. No, 10.
13.
All right. So you have a look around. There are a couple of crates of fine white powder. And you're opening up barrels and things like that, just having a bit of a, while you're walking around with your little snack in your beak, sort of the equivalent of having a stick of jerky in your mouth while just getting to work, looking around and stuff. and you feel that one of these barrels is particularly heavy with something, but you can't seem to get it open. Can't seem to pull the lid off it.
Haru, Yama, which one of you wants to be strong boy?
I'm not strong, despite how I look.
Yama definitely
those
puffs
muscles and those
himself up.
tentacles.
Oh
Yeah, no,
shit!
this is mostly aesthetic.
I guess Yama's not strong either. That was a natty one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try as well. Like, fine.
So,
Yes.
Yama, you try and pick it up, but it's a lot heavier than you were expecting. And you hear just a crick and your back kind of seizes up. Because you obviously weren't lifting with your knees properly.
Oh my
He plays it off like, oh no, I'm just leaving it for Karu to have a try.
Yeah, as you walk bent over double
Yeah,
to find somewhere to sit down.
Is it just a...
Athletics.
What is it? Sorry. Oh, thank you.
I'll give it a shot too after the curry.
I can't see it because I can't, so I don't know
So
what
it's
happens.
a 7. So that's despite not fucking it up, like Yama did. You did the exact same level of strength, and also failed to lift it. It's the equivalent.
I
of...
also bent over and joined Yama. Like, oh, you see,
I want
to
to try and Fonzie this
Okay.
if I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just elbow it.
All right. What kind of check are you making? You knock you hit the lid, and it you feel it go deeper in and more stuck. You hear like a crunch of wood on wood that indicates that lid is now firmly. You didn't loosen it.
I tightened it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is now.
I didn't twist it. I didn't twist it the right way.
Probably now waterproof as well. Great.
Yeah.
Which is an upside.
Good to know. Sorn's gonna give it a go, I guess.
Watch
Weakest one in the
6.
group.
I'm
What
just
kind of check would
imagining.
you
I'm
like?
just imagining like little frail arms. You know, just like you've like rolled your sleeves up. You know.
Nah, he's not even gonna fucking bother at that point. He's just gonna make a check of some sort.
Well, I mean, you tell me,
Nonchalant.
in the meta narrative, what is Sorn doing, and then we'll extrapolate the check from that.
All right. Well, he's just very nonchalant. Just gonna walk up, place both hands, like one either side, and just lift.
Okay. That'll be an athletics to lift to try and pull this either lift the whole thing entirely, or even just lift the lid.
And can I guidance myself?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck, crushed it.
Yeah. So what does it look like?
That's a dirty 20
Yeah,
with the guidance.
Why don't you tell me what that looks like, Dylan?
He just walks up, he just grabs it, and just goes, "Punk," and then looks at the rest of the group and just drops it on the ground and just shakes his head and walks away.
I was not expecting that.
A small figure. You look at the rest of the group, and a small figure jumps out of the barrel, and clambers onto your face, Sorn.
Great.
Does I assume a dirty 20 hits you?
Yeah.
Alright, you take 11 slashing damage as a small gnome-like figure with glowing green eyes
No.
jumps out of the barrel. In one hand, he's got a meat cleaver. In the other hand, he's got a banana. And he just jumps out, grabs hold of Sorn's face, kind of headbutts him, and starts trying to ram a banana into his ear.
What's with the bananas?
Sufficient weapons, yeah. No, they're
They have 2 pointy ends.
Sorn is not
so
happy
accurate.
about this.
Can I use one of my tentacles to pull this thing off Sorn?
Sure.
Would it just be like an attack?
Yeah.
Roll?
So I think it's like an athletics contest, is it? Or
I'll
is it whatever
I'll
your
yell out.
whatever your
I'll
contest
yell out.
is.
I'll yell out, "Don't kill him! Mama Zedeko can heal him."
So yeah, if you want to make your attack to hit him while he's flailing about all over Sorn, and then I think just by hitting, do you grapple, or do you have to do something after that? Nope.
Nope.
Sorn,
I'm guessing no.
no, that's a 1. That was a natty 1. So
It's somehow the tentacle just straight onto Sorn's face, like
Yeah.
the thing just moves out of the way, and he just
so Sorn,
Just
you
him
can,
muffled. Thanks, guys.
you can see and hear and breathe for but a moment as Shortshanks gets off your face, and stops trying to headbutt you. But then all of a sudden, like an octopus-like tentacle with suckers sticks itself to your face, and you are blind.
We're getting great rolls, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We're killing it.
Yeah, can you guys like pull it together, please?
Is Sorn still like under threat, and can I use my opportunity attack, or is he calmed down now?
He's off me.
No, he's on you. I just haven't moved him next to you.
Well, you said he just jumped off me and the tentacle hit me.
No, he just
Oh,
like
no, he's
leaned
still
back
on
a
you.
little.
Oh,
He
he's
moved out of
holding
the way of
on.
the
He's just like ready to. God, I hate this Shortshanks motherfucker.
Yeah, Katie, if you wanted to do something at this juncture.
You mean
Sorn
me?
very much
There's
looks like
too
he's still
many.
under threat.
There's too many Kate variants in this.
Yeah, you mean
D&D
Kate.
group. Kate?
Oh,
Me?
sorry, yeah. Yama. I'll use only your character names, I'll try.
Alright, yeah, Yama's gonna attack, but non-lethal because he knows we're trying to save this guy.
Yep. 12 is just enough to hit.
Awesome. Alright, I'm going for some damage. 8. I guess I'm just trying to like knock him off Sorn is the
Okay.
goal. Should I swing again?
Give me the damage, and I just want to see...
Oh, 8.
Oh, it was 8. Yeah, yep. And then again. And then, yeah, hit again.
Enough, and damage is 12.
Cool. So you swipe with the sword, cutting off one of his fingers, and he sort of he loses his grip and lets go. He smashes into the glowing cook pot as he falls off Sorn, as Sorn sort of like throws him off into the wall, and knocks over the pot of gumbo that was being cooked. I'm going to need to get all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
The gumbo.
I'm wearing heavy armor.
Oh,
Oh my
dirty
god.
20. Dirty 20.
At least that was one good roll.
Alright,
Also.
Paulie and Sorn are able to jump out of the way in time as the Necro Gumbo splashes out at all of you. The rest of you take 7 necrotic damage. So Yama and Karu take 7 necrotic damage. As Shortshanks is on the ground, in the gumbo himself, almost like a turtle on his back, flailing about, making sort of incoherent noises, as he flails at you and tries to swing a cleaver through the air, but he's not really moving.
Grab him.
Is he dead? Yeah.
Not quite dead. He still seems like somewhat of a threat.
Once Yama's grabbed him, I'll try and knock him out with the butt of Talon.
Okay. Yeah, give me the attack. If you get another 1, this can be fun.
Is this going to be with advantage because I've grabbed him?
14.
You won't need it, but yeah. So
14.
you're able to. Yama sort of leans in, picks him up and holds him at arm's length, and you're just able to hit him with the base of the rapier hilt, and knock him out. And he just sort of slumps there in Yama's arms like a little baby.
He is small, right? So I'm just kind of like holding him.
Yeah, I mean you could probably put him in some kind of baby Bjorn.
Yeah, do like one of those little like papooses, you know?
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna fireman carry.
I was gonna say I could papoose him with my tentacles.
Ooh,
Like,
that's good.
Yeah,
and then
I'll
he's
send him over.
technically restrained then as well.
Paulie
Very good.
writes
If you all
down
don't restrain him,
to
I'm
buy
gonna
a
kill him.
papoose for Nesbit. By the way,
Oh my
that's
god.
the next shopping listing. I want a papoose for Nesbit. I mean, I guess for the sake of brevity, do we want to just go back to Mama Sadekos and drop him off?
But she told us not to bring her any thrall.
Didn't she say that she can heal the curse?
Yes, she said that she could lift the curse at a cost.
Yeah, it costs money.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, or we could just kill him and say that we did.
We'll just put the cost back onto Gangplank. It's fine.
Yeah, why do we?
I don't think Gangplank's going to give us any money. He's only offered you some powder.
I mean, that's pretty expensive powder.
I mean, you're going to kill us with that powder, but like,
Not you.
Could be even more.
you have a flaming gnome that sticks to
I
your
don't
head
need. I
that's
don't need
always
to
on
waste
fire.
expensive power to kill you, Sorn.
Sorn pulls a gun out. Like, yeah.
I think Yama just steps in the middle. I think he's just so used to this banter, he just puts himself in the way.
Yeah. Do you want to do that, guys? I mean, worst comes to worst, we have a chef.
We already
Yeah.
have Splug.
Yeah, he needs a lot of assistance.
Splug needs assistance with other things, to be fair. He's got a lot of... Interesting, man.
So the QR, if you remember, is 500 GP.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll pay that.
Really? That's fine. Like, I ask in character. Kara's like, wow. Guys
Oh
have
yeah,
money.
you've joined on at the right time. Don't worry, we're flush with cash.
Not for long at this rate, but okay.
Yeah, now definitely Paulie's like big boy spending, you know what I mean? He's just thrown a couple, like he's thrown like 10 copper out, you know, like it was nothing.
Yeah, I think I have 10 copper. Like, that's it.
taking 10 copper away from my inventory.
If you say I have 10 copper and that's it, someone flicks you a gold piece.
Whoa.
There you go. I buy my own hotel.
Well, yeah, you guys cool with that? We go back to Zadekos?
Yeah, I'll mark 500 gold off.
Cool.
Well,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. I was thinking Kaoru, as we're walking back, is like, so wait, what did you need this guy for? Like, we can cut it out.
Gangplank one. It was literally this is the only crewmate he cared about. So
Oh.
I mean, I've got a feeling that 500 gold won't be a problem.
We shall see.
Think of it as an investment, and if not, you know, I mean, we can keep him.
If not, we kill
And
Gangplank.
then we have a 500 gold slave.
I mean, we could always just kill Gangplank.
Yeah, why don't we just take that guy out if he doesn't pay you back? That seems
That's
right.
true. No,
Take his ship.
I'm going to be really honest. That is not within our power.
I can do it.
I reckon I can do it.
You guys can go for it. I mean, look, it's up to
Confident
you.
bunch.
I mean, I like the amount of crew that we have. And -2. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be great for the wages. But I'd rather you guys were around.
I mean, if you don't help us try to kill Gangplank, I will also take the ship's coffers with me to the fight.
Comes in like this, guns are blazing.
Guns blazing with a little chest on my back full of gold. Like, let's go.
You got to fight from on top of the gangplanks in terms of on your ship, so that if you die, you will fall into the drink with all the money and go down.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming with me. You shouldn't have given me this power. Someone's just started saying yarg a lot.
So what's your strength score again, Sorn? How much gold can you carry into battle?
I reckon I could drag it there over a number of days.
He immediately falls over the side and just drowns.
Paulie
in the
would
chest.
not be able to. I think Paulie's got the same strength score as me, if not only a little bit better. So it's like it'd just be a losing battle trying to. Like, we'd be arguing over gold that's not moving.
We're both tugging at it, and it's like literally not moving either way.
I've not left the room. Okay, so I've already marked 500 gold off. Let's take him back up to Mama's. Go see Mama.
Yeah.
Okay, in the interest of
Again.
speeding things along, I'll say you take him back once again across the zip line. Whee! And are able to drop him off. Now, as you arrive, the guy who you rescued, who I don't believe you asked his name,
Dude.
he not only has a chicken on his chest, but he's got a toad on his forehead.
A good time. That guy
love
knows what's up.
Again, he's sort of paralyzed, and he's kind of looking off into the distance. You think maybe the toad skin is kind of leaching into his skin a little bit.
Ripping. Hell yeah.
And
Yeah.
he kind of smiles at you drunkenly as you enter and drop off Shortshanks. And she sort of motions to put him in another chair and sort of tie him down and then asks for payment, and she starts beginning a ritual to turn him back. She says it'll take some time.
That's okay. Done. Perfect.
Where to now?
Sounds good to me. Up. Do we go up,
Up.
guys?
Let's go up.
Yeah, there was a
Done.
path towards a. Oh, you mean like up, not
Yeah,
towards
up,
this market?
Up.
Oh yeah, no, we don't have to go up because we came out of the tree right next to I believe the exit to this tree is right through the market, and we were just in the tree that took us up anyway. So let's go through the market. We'll check out this cool hole over here. And Sawn just starts like making his merry way over to the hole.
Oh my god.
Wait, this way.
Just looks over the edge. He's like, yep, that's a hole.
I'm just moving you, Yama. Not Yama, Karu.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
We're looking
roll
in the
a
hole?
perception along the way for danger.
Yeah, so if you remember, you fought a bunch of skeletons, thralls, and ghosts in this kind of marketplace area. The greenish bonfire is still here. It hasn't been very long, I think, since you did that either. It's only been sort of an hour. But the fire doesn't seem to have gone down in any way. And Yama, you looking down there, are you? Is that what I see?
Yes.
All right. Let me have a look here. So you see what appear to be some loading docks on this side. Within there's sort of a large cave, eerie and quiet. The only light is from the sort of pale light coming from above you that's being filtered through all the fog. Down below, though, you can see movement of some ghoulish figures that seem to be walking on to, or walking out of frame and sort of coming back with crates and then sort of stacking them up on a dock of some kind. You see boxes and barrels and things like that. There is also a cargo lift that is sort of in front of you, or sort of halfway between where you are and the ground floor. With rope running up to where above you, where the operational controls were.
Our plan was to go up, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Do my elf eyes spot anything of interest down in that hole at surface, like just sitting on top of anything? With a perception check of 16.
I mean, you see what I explained to Yama. You see people, sort of ghostly and ghoulish dock workers moving crates around. But you do see as well that the caverns go further. You can also make out glimpses of what appears to be the ghost ship in dock, which is where they might be getting these crates from.
I was more looking for, like, is there anything shiny, like, anywhere that Yama might have missed sitting on top?
Yes, the Hand of Vecna just out there on top of... No.
Hell yeah!
Nothing so interesting, I'm afraid. You do see some, little torches and things like that in there. And... Yeah, I mean, you can, with your, elf eyes and your better perception roll, you do also get the smell of rotting fruit. It's a fun smell to get. just to assault your senses. And you see that the cave is not just the docks. Like there's more cave beyond, but it's definitely not at an angle where you can see further. Yeah, it seems to sort of wrap around behind some. Yeah, the cave is quite extensive.
So, yeah,
Well, look, we
looks
need to
boring.
go up. We need to go up.
Yeah.
We going up.
I just wanted to get Shortshanks because mission side quests.
Fuck that short shanks guy. He tried to stab me in the face.
Let's go up the tree.
Yeah.
Do we need that ladder to be dropped, or can we just go up?
We can get up there. We just gotta go
Inside the tree.
Oh, inside the tree. Oh, fuck, I'm not going
in the
that way.
tree. In the tree.
Let's put
Under the
Karu in the elevator
sea.
because I'm the boss and I can do
Yep.
that because I'm God.
We can keep going. We can keep going up the tree, can't we?
Can you fucking do that with me?
So from here, the top of the cargo lift is here, but there does appear to be sort of a lounge area to the northeast.
Yeah, I want to check out this area out here. I'll yell out to Paulie as I walk out the door. There's something over here.
Sure. I follow.
And I'll make my way up the steps.
Cool. So yeah, this again, sort of more bananas, coconuts, sugarcane, assorted sort of cargo crates and bags, and obviously there appears to be a ladder made of planks nailed into the tree trunk, descending into the house above, into the tree house above.
Let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
Boop. I'm in someone's house.
All right, let's pause there.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't like when Dan puts a hard pause on the game. It's worrying.
All right.
Bit.
Yama, you climb up into what appear to be some very nice quarters. There's sort of beds, bookcases, and you kind of look around. Old maps and things like that on the walls. You see a scimitar resting on the bed. To your south, out the door, is a rope bridge, and obviously down is the plank ladder nailed into the tree that you just climbed up. And you are.
I instantly die.
As you step out onto the or you climb up and hoist yourself up through the floor and onto the ground. You do that thing where you see ghostly feet as you're like at ground level, and then you kind of look up,
Oh.
and there's ghostly feet are just off the floor, and you see a figure with a spectral scimitar and what looks like a flintlock pistol.
Oh shit!
We're gonna roll initiative.
Shit.
Oh, so we've gone up the back way, but I mean, so we're not gonna get there. We're just gonna go fight him now. Let's go.
Let me just hold up until I can get you all in the initiative tracker.
All right, 24.
Oh wait, you're all already in here. Even better.
Damn, I really wanted to re-roll that 8.
Rolled. I didn't even roll. Why have I got a 7?
I think it was from the last combat, but if you re-roll now, and do you want me to roll for you? Oh, Katie.
I think I'm able to do my rolls.
Yeah,
I think.
Sure.
I just can't see the result because I can't.
God damn.
Vanderhul.
I knew I should have drank that healing potion. I was thinking about it.
Oh, I probably should have done that too.
Yeah, Yama's about to die. Fellas.
What did you roll, Karu?
Oh, 18. It's there.
It was 18.
Oh,
It's up there on the initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's going through. I can't use Foundry, so
Yeah.
I've got the Twitch stream on my iPad and I'm watching that.
Perfect.
So good.
Well, hopefully it's working, and you can tell me if like the camera's not looking at anything useful, because I barely look.
It looks great. It's just I'm a little behind on the map because obviously it's a bit behind.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Let me.
This guy looks like he's just got a really long rude finger.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm taking his attitude towards me rocking up in his
coming
bedroom.
up into his house.
Yeah.
He's not happy about it.
Not
All
happy.
right. First in the initiative order is Paulie. You see Yama come to a stop halfway up the ladder, looking a little bit troubled.
Very troubled.
She's up. Is she in the room?
I think Yama's sort of half in the room, half not.
Like head out, but not
The
full body.
the butt
in.
has stopped.
Is there room for Paulie
Yeah.
to get past?
Well, I mean, Paulie's not constrained by the realms of two-dimensional travel.
That's very true. All right, I'll fly up in.
Do you fly up and around, or do you fly up with and squeeze past Yama?
Up in probably squeeze past Yama.
All right. Do you want to make yourself up this?
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. So you come out, and in front of you there is the ghostly Quartermaster, who you don't know his name, but he has a cool ghostly hat, a cool ghostly pistol, and a cool ghostly scimitar. And despite his ghostly appearance, his clothes are quite raggedy, which you think is weird. Like if he was a ghost.
Is the wouldn't you look good? I agree.
Yeah.
Is the scimitar that's on the bed the same that he's holding?
No, his is a much more older model. It's sort of got that what's the
Patina.
Is that what it's called?
Like rust and stuff?
Yeah, and it's got a completely different shape. I think it's more of the
Right.
It's more like
It's classic.
Well, yeah, it's like it's less machete-like. It's more crude in its
And
design.
no one's really had luck talking to these ghosts, have they?
To be fair, we haven't tried.
Yes.
You don't know. You haven't
Okay.
been here.
G'day, mate. How are ya?
His glowing eyes turn to you, and he says, "No taking from the hold without the commander's say so. You were here to steal.
Mate, I'm
Your
not stolen.
souls will be taken to the hold, where you will serve for 100 years aboard Commander Thedro's ship."
That's a bloody long time. You understand I'm Aaron Cochrane, mate. We only live till we're 30, alright? You're asking me a lot here. You know what I mean? You're asking me for 3 lifetimes. Now, this is my issue right
Your
here with you.
proposal is accepted. And he lifts up his hand, and you start feeling what starts to feel like your life being siphoned out of you.
Alright, I attack. I tried.
Nice try.
24, will that hit?
Oh.
It will.
And I'll slap him. 1 second. I'm going to re-roll that D8 with Pierce up. Way better. That is 11, 30 damage.
Very impressive. Okay.
And then I will attack with my second attack with my bonus action.
Mhm.
And I will attack with my degere.
Right.
25. To hit.
That'll definitely hit. Yep. Now this is a mundane dagger.
This is the normal dagger, correct? Yep. So just 5 damage.
Okie dokie. And you're in a room. You've sort of swooped up in here. There's not a lot of room to. Obviously, the roof is not very tall, so I'm going to say like you probably can't fly whilst you're in the room.
Yeah. Okay. I'll back off though,
Yeah.
and I'll kind of just put myself like there, and I can dodge out of his way because of my swashbuckling charm.
That's right. Bit of the old on guard. Anything else?
I'll give him the finger.
Cool. So it looks like he's giving you the finger.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, cool. Sorn.
Is there any room to get around Yama up the ladder?
No, because you're not flying. There's just one. Like it's a very simple ladder of those planks on a tree. You know, to go up into a tree house as a kid.
Yama's a big
Don't
boy.
you dare thunderstep.
Yama's a big
Can't.
boy with armor on. So
I do nothing. Literally nothing. I'll move a little bit closer to the ladder. That's all I can do.
All right. The quartermaster.
Oh, actually, sorry. I will do something. I will pop a first level. Can I reach Yama's foot?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna cast a first level Cure Wounds on Yama.
Thank God. Thank you.
You got. Oh wait, I can re-roll that because it's a
Now,
one,
is it Yama's
I believe.
foot, or do you give him a light butt tap?
Just a little.
right up in there.
I believe I have. Wait, where is it? There was something to do with my healing. If I rolled a 1, I could re-roll it.
That's a real hello
Do you have to
sailor.
burn sorcerer points for that, or is you're a divine?
Where was it? Divine magic? No, not spellcasting. Where is it? It was...
While you're figuring that out, I will do the quartermaster's turn. So he steps forward, ignoring Yama, starts walking towards, or Yama's head, I guess. It's poking out of the floor. Starts walking towards Orly. Reaches out with that hand. You get to
7
reroll.
points of healing for Yama. There we go. Yeah, that's just for 1 sorcery point.
Thank you.
And you start feeling sort of your life being drained from you, Paulie. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. You're going to take 9 necrotic damage.
Yep.
And I need you to make a DC 13 con saving throw, please.
God damn it, no. Me and Ghosts don't have a great time.
Mm-mm.
And you see that
11!
you see that this ghost seems to be absorbing.
Can I uncanny dodge this?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So it was 9, so...
So you're able to slip out of some of this, the soul sucking, but you definitely feel your body growing older, weaker as your life force is being drained.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, so it was 9 necrotic damage, you can uncanny dodge it down to 4, is that right?
Yep, that's correct, yeah.
Okay, so your hit point maximum is only reduced by 4 as well.
Shit. Okay, so... Alright. Oh, I'll bugger with this. Yep, no worries.
Cool. And then you hear, or Yama, especially you hear the sounds of the swirling creatures, the spirits of the abyss. You hear, join the crew, join us, the crew. And you see the lights in the room darken and shadows start flitting around. But it is Karu's turn.
I'm behind Yama, I think.
Sorry for my big ass.
And I feel like Kaoru does attempt to like just clamber past Yama.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe, or what would you propose? How are you gonna try and climb up and get past? Because you have your tentacles, you can do some interesting things, I suppose.
I would feel like he like, because it's a ladder, but is there like sort of walls on either side of the ladder, or is it sort of freestanding?
No, it's a ladder on a tree, and then you're going to a square hole in the roof, essentially in the roof above you.
Yeah, I'd say he gets like right behind Yama, like maybe a little comfortable, and then like his tentacles kind of like reach up and extend to sort of where the hole is that Yama's got his head at, and he's just trying to like squish his way around. So he's probably a little bit upside down as well.
Sure, that's going to be an athletics check.
Dang.
To do.
How could I describe it to get an acrobatics check?
All right, yeah, because I was thinking like a general kind of pull up.
I was thinking more like a circus trick.
Yeah. Okay. How about so you're getting very close to Yama as high as you can with the on the staircase, but then you use your tentacles around the tree, like those people that put ropes around trees to walk up it. And try and go up beside him that way. So give me an acrobatics check, and we'll see.
Excuse me, sorry, Yama. Just gotta just try to get past you. What it is?
16. That's pretty good. Yeah. I'll put you up top.
Maybe
You're
I step a bit too hard on Yama's shoulder or something as I'm trying to go past.
Yeah. Luckily, he's a big, strong boy, and and you're able to get into the room. I just realized I've got to pull you up, don't I?
Yeah.
God damn it, Katie. Why did I decide to have a 4-tiered map?
And then a player whose computer just cracked it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Wow, ghosty boy. Am I in range to hit him?
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna say your whole movement is to get up there. I can put you below Yama or above Yama.
I just want to be
north or south. Either way, you'll be in range. But
yeah, I just want to be in range.
Sure.
Cool. Come up and I was like, whoa, this looks cool. And then I stab. Oh, actually, because it seems to have worked, and Kaoru doesn't think too hard about things, I will bonus action activate my Crimson Right on the scimitar that I have and imbue it with fire. The fire right, and then I will swing it at this dude. Where is it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
That'll hit.
Was good? That was good? Okay, cool. So this is the normal slashing damage. And then I pressed the wrong thing, but that's the additional fire damage.
Alright.
And then there's a +2 because I'm dueling. So I only have one weapon.
Yeah, cool. Alright, sweet.
To that. And then I will stab him again on the backhand wing. Because I can do 2 attacks.
Hell yeah.
Oof, nice.
Fuck yeah.
23 again, that'll definitely hit.
Just literally going by your reactions. So that whatever that was slashing damage, and then this is the fire damage, and then an additional +2 again.
Yeah, cool. So it's 9 slashing damage and 2 fire damage.
So good.
It was 11 for the last one too. It's good. Good. Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
And then he also gives him the finger as a free action because he thinks that pistol is a finger. And he's like, God, you're fucking rude, man.
Brilliant. Yama, you are overtaken by 2 of your compatriots whilst trying to get up on this ladder.
He's just so
now
slow.
Finally able to move. Exactly.
Alright, he's gonna pull himself up, turn towards the baddie. I'm gonna cast Fighting Spirit, so I get 5.
Where do you want to put yourself, by the way?
Oh, can I just step over here? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I don't know.
You do it. I think we're both.
Yeah, both doing it.
Awesome. I wasn't sure if I could pull you out of that thing. Yeah, cool. All right.
So I've got advantage on all my attack rolls. So here we go. There's 1. Shit, that's shit. So that's, oh my god, not any better. 12?
12 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Right, going for the second hit. 14 enough?
14, yep, the 19 is definitely enough.
Oh, 19, nice. Alright. Nice, that is a 10.
10 slashing damage with your samurai sword.
Yeah, and then I'm going to action surge and do that all again with advantage.
Cool.
22.
Yep.
Oh, shit. 14.
Yep, 14.
And last attack. That is 25 and 9 damage.
9 damage. Alrighty. This ghost is not looking great, and as you sort of slice into him a number of times, he lets out a shriek, and seemingly sort of the room goes dark. Anything else before I end your turn's end?
I can only one bonus action per turn, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm good.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm gonna flip him off, obviously.
Obviously.
All just standing around him. Like,
Which I've got my sword in one hand and my
Yeah, that's
finger
it.
in the
That's it.
other.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
All right. As you get into the room, you sort of the lights kind of go out as you're attacking this guy. You feel sort of the hairs on the back of your neck prickle up as one of the shadows seems to take form and reach out to you, Karu. Yeah. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. You take 7 necrotic damage as one of the shadows takes form behind you, and your strength score, which I think is currently what is your strength score currently? 10?
9.
I think 9?
You took. I think you took strength off me already, or I'm thinking of a
yes,
different.
this is another one of those things.
Great.
This one takes a further 4 strength from you.
Can't you die from going to 0 strength?
If the target dies if this reduces its strength to 0.
Oh shit.
Actually, otherwise the reduction lasts until the target finishes a short or long rest. If you took a short rest before, you got your 1 back.
Good.
How do I manage? I'll work that out. Sorry.
In D&D Beyond, I think you can do custom additions or subtractions on your strength score. But turn's not over because Yama, you also feel the prickles on the back of your neck. And a 21 to hit means that you're going to be hit for 12 necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 2.
Woof.
Now, Paulie, don't think I forgot you.
Oh, no, I didn't think you had.
You don't feel the same kind of drain. In fact, the shadows behind you seem to form, like from your own shadow of your wings. Shadowy wings seem to form up behind you and grow larger and larger. And then your compatriots notice this creature behind you.
Sick.
An 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
And you're going to take 18 psychic damage.
And I can't uncanny dodge that because I'm still on the same turn.
Correct. But good news is it's your turn now.
Oh, thanks.
Quick, flip him off.
I'm going to attack Vander Huel still.
Yep.
With Talon.
Okay. You will not get. Actually,
yeah,
you will
will.
get sneak
Yeah,
attack.
because I'm. Yep, I will. Yeah. Because my there's party's next to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And he doesn't have a buddy next to him.
Yes, that's the
one. 23. Let me see what's that. I'll re-roll one of those d6s.
Sure.
That's better. 25 damage.
Yep.
And then with that, knowing that dude just attacked me, I'm gonna slash him with my dagger. The wingy boy.
His favorite winged boy.
Wingy boy.
23 will hit.
Perfect. 8 damage.
Alright. You think that your dagger is also very ineffective against this guy.
I am going to fly about 10 feet 15 feet underneath the house.
Okay. So you pop back down. What does that
Yeah.
look like for Sorn's benefit? I guess.
A little bit of poos coming out while I'm flying down because that hurt a lot. So maybe a little bit of spray. Paulie doesn't wear pants, just so everyone knows.
Yep. Good. All right. So a swoopy boy comes out, dropping a package, not necessarily aimed at you, Sorn. But I would like to say that a tiny little bit of it gets on your
Splash
shoe.
damage.
As you look up above, and it is your turn.
Yeah, I'll just
Looks
fly
appalling.
like just 10 feet away from the ladder, like so. Not I'll be under the building still, essentially, just underneath, so I can get back in.
Sorn will. I like to think it landed on the ground in front of Sorn. He like stepped in it.
Yeah.
So like just before he goes up, he like looks at the crate to his right and like just scuffs the bottom of his shoe off. Just like, damn it.
Yeah. But you were avoiding a banana peel. You stepped.
Paulie will mention that that it brings good luck.
You're not a seagull, mate. And Sorn will just, as he's climbing up this ladder to the top, just says back down, "You're not a gull." Actually, no, Sorn wouldn't know what a seagull is.
No, that's a good point.
Sorn will just look at him like, okay, climbs up the ladder. And as he gets to the top of the ladder, he's going to be faced with this whole situation. Well, Sorn will get on in. He'll get amongst it. And he's going to this fucking ghastly, ghostly motherfucker that's just been spanking people. He's going to cop a very nice Stormlord's Blade. Oh, well, I'm going to burn a sorcery point real quick.
How many of those you got? Or how many did you get back?
One left now. I know, I only get them back after a long rest.
Oh, I thought they were short rests, but no.
I had 4 left
Like key
when we
points
started.
are short rest, right? Yeah. Cool.
So we're
Monks, OP.
Yeah, dope monks.
Well, that's not any better. Well, it is. It's 13 to hit.
That ain't it.
13 will hit, actually.
Cool.
13 for 8 damage.
He's not a very armored ghostly boy.
Nice.
For radiant damage, ooh. Well, he's not resistant to radiant, which is good. He's not looking great of where he is now. Definitely doesn't love that, but you're burning away a lot of the of what remains of him. He's still somewhat corporeal, though.
And I can't do much else because if I move, I get in trouble. And I'm just gonna stand here and just flip him off.
Are you still on the ladder, or are you in the room?
I'm in the room. Okay. I'm physically in the room.
Well, let's.
I just flip him off with both hands.
Yeah, I'm just. Do you want to be here or here? Essentially, left or right?
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Because the ladder's meant to be like a hole in the floor, essentially.
Yeah. Can I be over here because my get off the ladder because my Stormlord's Blade is. Oh, it's only 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I slash at him as I come off the ladder and then step off to the side?
Sure. As you step off, he takes an attack of opportunity.
That is fine. I will take it.
Alright.
I just don't want to be close to this winged guy.
Does that mean that I also get an attack of opportunity because he's within 5 feet?
As a reaction, yep. So after he attacks, you get a free attack, I believe. Now, what's he want to do here?
Can I use my reaction too?
I'm just reacting.
If he damages me?
Sure. Does a 19 hit?
Yes. So you both rolled 19. Goddamn, yes.
Hey.
Alright. Well, you take 23 necrotic damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And he takes 8 katana damage.
And he also takes 3 fire damage.
Woo.
So how much was that? 20 what?
23 necrotic damage.
Oh my dear God.
Take that, ghost man.
The unfortunate state of affairs for most of you, though, is that when he slashes you, he seems to grow stronger and bolder. But then you guys do. How much was your damage, Kate? Emma?
I did.
8 damage, was it?
Shit. Sorry. Where's my log? Yes. 8.
Okay. So as he stabs into you, Sorn, as you step off the ladder, you feel some of your life force kind of draining as well. You don't feel it as hard as, say, Paulie did. It is much more of a cutting absorption. It's not draining your strength, but it does look like it reinvigorates the quartermaster here as he stabs you, and the damage you do back to him in return with the fire and the blade doesn't seem to do as much as he still looks stronger than he did before he hit you. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, he's taken the attack of opportunity now, so I'm going to jump back again. And I can't use my bonus action as a spell because I used my Hellish Rebuke and a spell attack.
Oh yeah, is Stormlord's Blade a cantrip or a spell?
It's a cantrip.
Then that's fine. You can use your bonus action to cast a spell.
Oh, well, I'm going to bonus action a second level healing word back into myself. Because, actually, no, a second level, it has to be healing word. Yeah, okay. Let's bump that. I'm going to, look. Burn that last sorcery point and roll 1d4. Reroll that into a 2, so that's 2. That's 8 points of healing.
Alrighty. So Sorn's still looking mighty strong, and the lose lobby in the Twitch prediction still aren't able to claim their points for now. I assume it was everyone but Dylan who bet against Dylan.
I haven't even bet.
Oh wow!
Someone's on my side.
Someone bet that you would survive. Good on him.
Josh actually bet.
That Dylan.
I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Love you, Josh.
All right.
Boy.
The captain turns around, having been stabbed by Yama, though, and he raises his spectral scimitar and turns it on you, Yama.
Bring it on, punk. I'm still holding up my rude finger.
Yeah.
Probably gonna cut it off.
Oh, I assume a 10 does not hit.
Nope.
Okay, well, that's a waste of his turn.
Yes.
Karu.
Yeah, so I think if anyone has any particularly high perception, they may see that Karu has like a momentary hesitation and he looks like he's weighing up a decision. But then he kind of goes, no, not yet. And he, bonus action, I'm going to invoke the blood curse of the marked. I'm not going to amplify it. And I'm going to point it at the ghostly dude that just keeps doing a heap of damage on everyone around him. And then I will swing it at. So the blood curse of the marked is that you mark a creature you see within 30 feet of you until the end of your turn. Whenever you hit the cursed creature with a weapon for which you have an active Crimson Rite, you roll an additional Hemocraft die of damage. Yeah.
So instead of 1d6, it's 2d6 damage?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got to hit first.
Yeah.
So let's
you definitely
see.
feel that your regular strikes... Oh no, that's a crit fail.
Nice.
You lunge forward with the blade. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please. You do not fall down the hole in the floor. With an 18, you do not fall down the hole in the floor and off the ladder as you lunge forward and completely whiff your attack. But please continue.
He hopes that no one saw that, even though the guy he tried to stab definitely saw it, and he just stand back up and go again. Stab again. Did he go through?
That is a 10 to hit, which is not enough, I'm afraid.
Damn it. Not a waste of a blood curse.
That's just the next creature you hit, right? So it's not the next creature you hit this turn. So it kind of stays, does it?
No, it's until the end of your turn.
Oh, well, yeah. Be better.
I know, right? Kind of hoping for a repeat of my first round of attacks, but
Yeah.
whatever. So Kaoru just maybe looks a little embarrassed, and he's just, but also kind of a little panicked. And that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Yama.
All right, shit. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. Yeah, one bonus action. I'm casting it on Karu, so that's +2 to your AC. And then I'm going to attack him. Please die.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
Shit.
another one.
Oh my god.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Will my saving face make that not a 1? If I miss with an attack or fail an ability, I can gain a bonus equal to the number of allies I can see within 30 feet.
Ooh, on anything but a 1, yes.
Yes,
I
okay.
think the 1 is still
a 1.
Yeah, because you're not re-rolling that. You're just getting a bonus to it. So
I'm
yeah.
not very dexterous, so let's see. Oh shit.
Yeah, you slip. I think you and Karu kind of get in each other's way as you both lunge forward at this guy. And whilst Karu's able to kind of step back away from the hole in the floor, you actually do slip, and your feet are now dangling off the edge. I'm going to say you're still up there, but you're effectively prone in this
Okay.
in this area. So your next attack will be made at disadvantage.
Okay. Considering that, I'm just gonna quickly heal myself a little. I'm gonna use second wind so I can 1d10 plus 6 HP. 13 HP back to me. Ooh. Save me, Lord. And then I'm gonna flip him up from the ground.
Yeah.
Take that.
You're able to find your feet on the ladder again and bring the sword around. And don't you get a second attack?
Oh, cool. You're gonna let me? Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
But it was just disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because you're effectively kind of below him now. Also, his second wind.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no. Is second wind a bonus action?
It's not an action. It's just a thing.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's fine. Because I was gonna say your Shield of Faith was obviously a bonus action, but you're good. All right, so shadows looming around the room, the light drawing in. They don't catch you by surprise though this time, as obviously you can see them. Kaoru, you are going to get hit by a 21, I believe.
Yep.
2 to your AC.
I actually hadn't taken the 2 off from last time, I realized.
You're going to take 13 necrotic damage.
Good lord.
As a shadow is going, the other shadow is going to also try and scooch in here. See if it recharges its goodness. This one's only going to be a 12 to hit though.
Cool. Doesn't hit.
The winged form slinks closer and moves in to attack you, Sorn. That is a 15 to hit.
If it mates, it baits. Yes.
Oops, nope.
Momo's playing with my my microphone. Trying to. What are you doing?
It added those. I was like, that can't be right. It added, so it has 2 different types of attacks. If it's caught you by surprise and if it's caught you normally, and it rolled all of those dice together. So I was like, can't be 24 psychic damage. It's only 5 psychic damage for you today, Son. Cool. It is going to use its bonus action though. seemingly disappear.
Cool.
Though anyone with a dexterity passive perception higher than 12 can see it.
Yay.
You do have your reaction again if you wanted to use your sentinel ability on this creature, Yama.
Yes, please, since I can
Before it-
see it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Die, mother hecker. Oh, come on. 11?
11 is not enough, I'm
Yeah.
afraid. As
Oh,
we
can
hit...
I'm gonna use my saving face, which
Ooh,
means that is gonna be a
that will
14?
hit. That will hit.
Yes. Good use. Come on. Well, it's pretty good. 9.
9
9
damage, yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. It does not seem to like that at all. This blade obviously cuts right through it, slicing into its shadowy smoke form. And it's Pauly's turn.
1 second. I'm just gonna wait for my other hand so I can move my mouse. Sorry. Just kidding.
Oh my
Just
god,
kidding.
that's so
Just kidding
cute.
things.
Just kidding things. Okay. Paulie is going to fly back up the ladder.
Sure.
Kind of just appear there. He's going to attack Van der Hoel. Both with Talon and Dagger. Ooh, does 13 hit?
As 13 does hit.
Yes.
As you fly back into the room, I think not all of your team is bloodied. Just Sorn and Kauru look bloodied.
Right.
And Kauru's double bloodied. Holy shit. There we go. 13 will hit, so roll the damage for me on
Talon?
Talon.
That is 26 damage.
With a magic weapon. How do you want to do this?
Yes. I want to parry. I'm imagining he's got his scimitar out and he's gone for a swing at me as I've gone up. I want to parry the blade, and then just stab right through him.
Yeah, as his blade's actually coming down on Yama, as you burst up through the hole in the floor by his side, and you're able to parry the blade to the side, bank off the roof, hit the roof like a bat, launch yourself back down at him, skewering him through, and his form turns to sort of green dust and falls to the floor, and you kind of roll onto the floor, ready, in a ready swashbuckling stance. And you hear sort of an interesting clink, and the figure of Van der Hoel is no longer there. What is left though is a blue light that seems to start making its way out of the door on your level and towards the southwest.
Right. That interesting clink is on the floor, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Now? Okay, cool. I won't worry about that for now. I am going to then pop into the room and I will go up to one of these beasties and attack with my dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. There we go. He really, really likes playing with every toy ever.
They did. 24 will definitely hit.
Great. There we go. 8 damage.
8 damage from a mundane weapon. Maybe that's relevant. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Probably is. But that is... And is that your turn?
Yes, it is. I'm trying to get something out of his eye. Yes, it is. Sorry.
Cool. Alright, Sorn, and then it's Kauru.
Where did I last see the winged guy?
He's still essentially right next to you. Oh, wait, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
Then yeah, I think that was enough to see him, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, over 20.
So yeah, you still see him there. He's directly in front of you. He's sort of lurking in these sort of smoky shadows, but with your enhanced sort of dark vision, even though it's a magical kind of shadow, you can very easily see where he is in the smoke and the gloom.
I'm gonna.
He thinks he's being so sneaky, but you got him.
I am
pegged.
going to just. Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna rattle him a little bit. Thinks he's being super sneaky. I'm gonna reach out with shocking grasp.
Yes.
That's a 20 to hit. And for 14 damage, I just want to like reach out and just grab his wrist and just zap the shit out of him.
Lightning damage, is it?
Yes.
You reach out and grab him, trying and feel the jolt of lightning go through, and it just crackles away on the air. There is nothing corporeal here to absorb the lightning. You feel like this thing is perhaps immune to lightning.
Someone will reiterate that to everyone in the room. Well, that didn't work. But he's here. He's right here. I'm just going to keep pointing at him for everyone else's turn.
No, I was going to say, when you say, well, that didn't work, Carol goes, well, yeah, you're just fighting air, because he can't see shit.
Like, he's right here. Just attack here.
There's nothing there.
You see Sorn just fighting the shadows, just shooting lightning at the wall.
It's like Blinken from Robin Hood Men in Tights, where he's just like swinging at nothing.
Yep.
Do I have any bonus action things that can make him stand out? I do not. I don't think I do. No, I don't. But yeah, I'll end my turn there. And actually, no, I'm going to bonus action and I need to heal myself again. I'm going to first level healing word myself. That is 5 points of healing. I'm back. I'm back on what I was on before he hurt me. Before. Teetering on the edge.
My foundry crashed just before, so I can't remember whose turn was next.
After me is
Kaoru?
I think you said it was me, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to... yeah, cool, we're back in the game now.
Hey.
Alright, Kaoru, what you doing?
Kaoru will whirl around on the two boys behind him. Which one was the one that hit him, or have they both hit him?
I think they've both hit you at different times. The one on the right-hand side has been hit by Paulie.
I think he does the eeny, meeny, miny, and then he just hits the one that's not in front of Paulie. The other one.
Yep.
Well, I say hit. He swings at. I'll be too confident.
11's probably not going to cut it, my dude. It's close, but unfortunate. Yeah. Just not.
I like to think that maybe he still is kind of like trying to keep his balance after nearly falling down the hole, so maybe that's why he sucks at the moment. So like when he doesn't hit that one, because he's standing in between them, he's just like, all right, maybe you, and he'll go to the other one instead this time.
Yep.
Swings.
That'll hit.
Hey, finally. So slashing damage, and then the Crimson Right's still up. Where's my Crimson Right thing? So that's fire damage, and then a +2 on top of that.
Yeah. Alright, this thing is barely clinging on, you think, but possibly if you had something other than this rusty cutlass, you think you might be doing a little bit better, but you are not.
I know he won't actually have time, but I do think maybe he did look to where we heard that clunk.
Okay.
To at least get an eye on what may have fallen down, but he's not going to be able to do anything with it on this turn.
Sure. And with your high intelligence, I'd say you have sort of a passive investigation score that's pretty decent. Mm-hmm. You see what appears to be a something made of metal sitting in the dust of what remains of the Quartermaster.
I'll make a mental note to grab that later. That's my
Alright.
turn.
Yama, you are on the stairs, effectively prone. I'll let you get out of there with sort of half your movement, and back up onto the realm of the standing.
Can I move through ally spaces? Can
Yep.
I like move here?
Yep, absolutely.
Sweet. I'm just gonna take 2 attacks. The guy to the left of me. Oh, it was going to be a 20, but it's a 14.
14 will hit though.
Sweet. All right, and that is, oh gosh, a 4 damage.
4 damage, still decent.
All right, I'll go at him again then. 17 hit and 7 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hells yeah, he's just hacking and slashing. He's legit just like parted his friends and come down with the.
Yeah, so you just step past Kaoru, through your allies, and have just slashed, leaving the bits of smoke just dissipating and the light somewhat returning to the room. What's left is this shadow that's next to you. It lets out sort of a bit of a and reaches out to try and drain you. And 14 does not hit, I don't think.
Nope.
Nope. And the shadow demon, thinking it has you by surprise, Sorn, is going to reach out and try and claw at you, but it will not have advantage because you know exactly where it is. Which also means if this hits, which is a 19 to hit.
Nope. Oh no, that's my armor class. Shit, that's a hit.
Oh no, this one's attacking Sorn. Sorry, it's
good.
It's the one you couldn't see, but Sorn could.
I can see it too. Ha.
Does a 19 hit your armor class, Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I mean, luckily you weren't surprised, because if you were surprised, it would have been 4d6. It's only 2d6. 8 psychic damage, please.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke that.
Shadowy
3
claws
damage again.
digging into you. 3 damage. Okay. As we get to Paulie's turn.
Okay, Paulie is like that scimitar's right next to me, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna grab it, and can I use my bonus action to throw it to Karu, or to pass it to Karu?
Don't throw sharp objects.
Yeah. I'll let you do that as sort of like a free action, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. That one doesn't seem to be working very well. Try this out, and then I'm gonna pass it to him.
Nice. Do you pass it or throw it? Like, I don't have to like.
Do like the like the old like pirates like like a Penzance, like the throw.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll then pivot back around and attack this shade with Talon. Oh, natty 1. But
Gotta love it.
Oh no, 11. Sorry, that's my It was right in the corner of my D&D Beyond, so I could only see one of the ones.
11 is just too short, unfortunately.
No, yeah, and 19 with the extra part. It rolled an 11.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that D8. Boom. Oh, that's way better. Okay.
How much? What's the total?
12. 23.
Oh yeah, that shadow is obliterated. So you pirates of Penzance, you drop one of your daggers to obviously, so you're dual wielding a rapier and a cutlass for a moment, and then you throw the cutlass over to Karu, and then strike this thing with a bit of a what-ho as it attempts to attack you in the opening. You so clearly left for it, and then you just obliterate the rest of this thing, and it fades away to smoke.
I will end my turn there, and then I'll re-equip my dagger.
Yep.
I'll do like a flourishing, like I like to think that I dropped it into its sheath, like very very much,
Oh yeah.
dropped it into its sheath, and then I like flip it back out.
So pop it from below.
Yeah.
It comes back out.
Yeah, and it
so you
comes
grab
back out. Yes, yeah. I kick the bottom of the sheath,
Yep.
I kick the bottom of the sheath.
Very good. Cool. All right. So Kaoru, you hold this cutlass. Paulie, I think to do all of that might be your full.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. That was my thought.
Sure.
I thought that was only
I thought
right.
you were just handing a sword over, but yeah.
No,
all
yeah.
sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Do you want to move at all, or are you good?
No, I will stay right where I am.
Yeah. And are you bloodied as well? I think it's you and. Close.
Yes, I'm exactly half of my health.
Yeah, cool. All right. So people aren't looking great as we get to Sorn's turn.
Well, Sorn is just gonna fucking start swanging.
You know he's immune to lightning. That's a good knowledge to have.
Yep. We won't be using lightning ever again.
Good.
Sorn is just gonna slash at this dude with his Stormlord's blade. 25 to hit for 12 radiant damage.
Ah, you see the radiant. He's absolutely no. He's vulnerable to radiant. You think it does extra, burning away that smoke, effectively doing. Whoops. Oh shit. Can I undo that? I accidentally gave him health when I was trying to be smartass. Let's see. Let's do 5 and plus. He's taken a bit of damage as well, hasn't he? Let's call it. There we go. Yeah, so he's definitely not looking good now. That radiant burning away a lot of that shadowy smoke that is filling the room. Still,
if it's burning away some of the smoke, I'd like to think that I'm leaving a sliver of my Stormlord's blade, just broken a little bit off in him.
Yeah. So the smoke is it's burning, and you've cut through the air, leaving a trail of empty air behind it, where once there was kind of smoke, and you snap off a piece of this Stormlord's blade in this creature, and it's kind of howling at you. Its wing, perhaps going dead, or looking dead as it's stuck with this radiant blade.
And then I'll look at Karu, say, "See, right here."
Can I tell that that's what that is?
Yeah, you saw it as soon as
okay,
as soon
cool.
as it attacked. But yeah.
Yeah. No, Karu goes, "Whoa, this is a guy right beside you."
I'm telling you that.
Look out!
Someone's rubbing blood from his nose, just I didn't hear no bell. And I will once again bonus action acute healing word.
Is this just so that Josh doesn't lose his channel points?
Yeah.
Yes. That's a 6. That's a 6. I'm bringing myself back up.
Karu.
Getting very, very low.
Okay, well now that I can see this thing, I will move right up to it, and swing, because that's what Karu does.
Now, you have a weapon in each hand, or did you drop the...
No, yeah, sorry. The cutlass that I got given, it looks better than what I was using, right?
Yes.
Okay, no, I would immediately drop the thing that I had.
All right. As
And
you
use the cutlass.
swing this blade, you still don't hit, but
Yeah, cool.
the curved blade trails a golden light as you swing it through the air.
Ooh.
Fancy. Maybe that's why I don't hit, because I'm momentarily distracted by the gold.
By the pretty lights.
Yeah, but wait, I'm like, wow. Just
All
like,
he definitely is. He's like, ooh.
And then he blinks, and he's like, oh, right, stab, and he swings again.
Cool.
Ooh, that was close.
An 18 to hit will definitely hit.
Nice. Good. Excellent. Good job, Karu. You got one. That's my slashing damage. Oh, my Crimson Right's gone because it was on the other weapon. So it's just
But
it's
you
just
notice
slashing
that-
damage and the +2. Sorry.
Yeah, and +2. Yep. So yes, you notice that you've left your Crimson Right, so the sword is no longer on fire. However, or the sword you're holding is not on fire. But as you cut through this thing, you feel it take purchase in the butter of this smoke demon, and actually gain purchase, and you feel it tear and slice through, and the demon howls. This is no mundane blade.
Oh, this is it. He turns to Paul. He's like, "This is a good knife. Thank you. Good knife."
And in fact, you see that the shadow demon seems to be moving a little bit slower. Not slow enough that he can't attack normally, but you like his wings sort of seem to be slowing down, perhaps either because of the Stormlord's blade or because of something you've just done. It seems to make him a bit more sluggish in his movement.
Excellent. That is my turn.
Cool. Yama.
I am just moving over and attacking. Finish the job. Let's do this.
You can wait one more turn for the demon to attack Sorn if you want.
You're right. I did vote that he would die. So.
Oh, you're dead. You're actually dead.
I mean, so did I. I put
You're
like
both dead.
I put like 600 in there.
You're lucky I don't have twin dispel, because I'd kill you both at the same time.
This is where if I was a real dick, it'd be like, if you subscribe right now, I'll chuck another enemy in the mix. Like, no, it's not.
Yes,
It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
We had enough of that with the spider encounter when we burnt down to town. Okay.
Yeah, good.
It's okay, Dan. You can just DM Timmy and I, and we'll finish the job.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you both up.
Non-lethal damage.
Yeah, sure.
Give him a poison banana.
All right, that's my second attack is 21.
21 is much better.
Awesome. That's going to be 7 damage.
All right, this thing is barely clinging on. In fact, I think if the first attack hit, this thing would be defeated, but it is not.
All right, I'm done. That's all I got.
All right. You know it's coming, Sorn. But
please
first,
hit it like a natty 20. That'd be fucking great.
Shit.
this creature attempts to hide in the shadows. And I'm going to give you an active chance to overcome this as it swings to find you, Sorn. Can you give me a perception check?
Ooh. 13.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. So you don't see as the smoke.
Oh wait, whoa. Oh, never mind. I don't have another fucking sorcery point.
You burnt them all.
Yeah, I burnt them all trying to save people.
Let's see. I had to give it a try.
Oh wait a minute. I
had to give you a chance, and then also a threat.
Was that it? It wasn't a saving throw.
No.
Was it? Damn, because I was going to say I do have my favored by the gods.
Alright, so 21 to hit.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one.
And
Not today.
It slashes you, but only for 15 damage.
That's fine. That's acceptable. I am going to hellish rebuke that.
Oh.
God damn it. My fucking... Every time it takes 1 extra off. There we go.
Oh, he knocked himself down to 0, boys.
Enough ale.
Hellish rebuke.
Wait.
We're going to... Yep, we're going to hellish rebuke that. 16 damage.
I'm still not throwing an extra monster in. How do you want to do this?
He just evaporates.
So as he stabs you with his, or as he tears into you with his shadowy claws, your mind is racked with psychic damage. But then erupting from you are these flames that just ignite the rest of the creature, dissipating the smoke. And you have solved my Shadow Demon puzzle.
Someone will fall to his knees real quick and just be like, I didn't hear no fucking bell.
Paul, like Paulie hearing that will just like have the like take the light out and go ding ding.
Then in this quiet moment, someone's gonna pull out a potion of greater healing.
Wait, before you do that, I don't think this is time sensitive, and I think we should chill. This room is nice and cozy. We can take turns.
Mm.
Everyone is very hurt.
True.
Yeah.
I think a quick kip will do all of us right.
What time of day is it currently? Can we have a slightly longer kip?
I think that's a very good idea. What time of day is it? What do you reckon it is?
Well, you've had one short rest since you got here.
Well,
So I'd still say it's like before midday. It's very hard to tell with all the fog and stuff, but
It's way cooler fighting a ghost boss like at midnight.
At night, yeah.
Just saying.
I'm gonna say that you've only been active for or on this island for what, like 2-3 hours at most.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so short rest it is then.
Oh, we did do a lot of back and forth, back up and down the tree as well, to take bodies back up to Mama.
Yeah, and that's why I made it like 2 to 3 hours, because you've only had one short rest while you've been here.
Yeah, fair.
If you want to wait for a long rest, you can, but it will be you are waiting for
10, 12 hours.
And then because you have to wait.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, then we'll just have a short rest then.
Kara wants to go and pick up that box or that metal object that got dropped.
Sure.
And check out what it is.
So you reach into the whilst everyone's sort of settling in to wait out some time. I mean, you could try and attempt to wait out the 10 hours or so that it might take for a long rest. If you really want to attempt that, but Karu, you reach down and you pull out what appears to be a key, an iron key.
I show it to everyone. Do we need to unlock something?
I mean, keys are always a good idea. We can just start putting it in stuff, and figure out if it fits.
Things.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. I'm just trying to open shit. Like, there could be something cool that we need to open later. Let's take that key. That key's a good idea.
Can I investigate this room?
Yeah, can I assist with the investigation?
Sure.
Well, basically, we'll just have a look around, really. Like, see if there's anything of value. Is that investigation?
It is an investigation check, yep.
Done.
I got an 18.
You assisted, didn't you? Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I'll just roll my own.
It was the exact same. Don't worry.
If you anyone who is investigating, just roll one for me. It's fine. Dill, if you want to roll one too.
That's a 4.
What are the rolls tonight?
I'll start looking and I'll be like, I don't feel very good, and I'm gonna drink my potion. That's what I'm doing. I'm drinking a potion.
All right. Yama, can you please roll a D10 for me, please?
D10, yes, sir. Oh, that's a D100. 8.
8. All right. You find a note on one of the desks that says in all capitals. It's written as like a memo, like a big note that you would put up on a bulletin board, and it says, "Do not drink that stuff in the barrels with a tree symbol on them." And then in sort of normal script, Old Henry tried a mug last week, and it melted him, and it stuck him to the floor.
I want to drink it.
How many of those barrels in this room?
I haven't told anybody, and I'm going to try and
true.
sleight of hand this note into my pocket.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
I was like, why don't notice?
15.
So anyone with a passive perception higher than a 15 sees you, or 15 or higher sees you.
Is that anyone?
Paulie would have seen it, but he wouldn't have cared.
Paulie, I guess you're maybe, like, with your investigation, you are instantly enraptured by nothing else in the room apart from there are old maps on the sort of in scrolls that you're looking at.
Oh yeah.
And you're having a look at them, but they're like, there's words on them that you have no idea. Obviously, when you're unrolling them, they're all crinkled, and one of them actually turns to dust in your hands.
Oh man.
But they're like, oh, here's a map of an island, but no context of where this island is.
Island.
And it's like the outline of the island with some like features on it and stuff. You're like, cool, great. No idea where this is in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
It's like,
yeah. Okay.
Since then, our map making techniques have improved. That they have put multiple islands on a map.
Yeah.
In relation to each other, so you know which
give
one's
you
which.
more of a guideline. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Before
then I guess I'll have a short rest after that.
Before we bunk down for this short rest, Sorn's going to tear out the scroll of mage armor. Like, just sitting in the corner, as far away from everyone else as he can, and he's going to read out the scroll and cast it.
Okay. Really put me on the spot here. That's fine. Okay.
This can only go well.
Yeah. So you pull out the scroll, you start reading through the instructions, you do the magical hand waving that you need to do, the Doctor Strange kind of symbols appear, and sort of this dimension door seems to open in front of you. But then what forms is not sort of a portal to another side, but a large wooden wardrobe that then clunk lands on the floor of the room.
What? I'm gonna open the wardrobe.
Yeah. There's a couple of like full length like jackets and robes. There's sort of like a wizard robe that's got like stars and crescent moons and stuff on it. There's an array of clothing options that look quite nice, and yeah.
Is the Narnia crossover we've been waiting for?
Were there some really nice like boots in there?
Sure. Yeah.
The son changes his boots and throws the shitty bird shit boots back into the wardrobe and closes it.
Cool. Yeah.
Puts new ones on.
Absolutely, they fit perfectly. They're really nice and snug, and they feel quite nice.
Very good. What happens to the wardrobe after I close it? Does it disappear or does it just stay there?
It just stays there. But then maybe like half an hour later, it disappears.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, I could summon his clothing.
Turn to acid. No, I'm just kidding.
Goggles. This is nothing.
Yeah.
Yama's gonna brew that mama tea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for anybody who would like to partake, he'll brew.
I'd like a cuppa.
There you go. He'll brew 4 cups of.
Nice.
Someone's gonna have one whether he likes it or not, I think. Come join us, friend.
Son will pop the lid off his bottle of wine. Okay. He's got his elven wine. He's just gonna have a swig of that.
All right. Well, let's see what happens.
All right. Did I give you a name for the tea?
You did. I have it in my inventory. Let's have a look.
Nah, if it's that tea, he'll definitely have a swig. Yeah, he'll have a swig of Raptor tea.
Raptor tea.
Okay. From Nyarazu.
Oh yeah, from
Zaru.
Yeah.
The best place on
right.
favorite.
I used up my short rest. I used 3 hit die and got 16.
Well, let me just check. Before I do the tea, let me just check you are uninterrupted. Yes, you are uninterrupted during the short rest. So I'll let you all take a short rest. without issue. You can still hear the howls and whispers of spirits beyond, but none of them seem to come in here. And
Oh, not bad.
That's 3d6. 6. Flash roll 3d. 6. Oh, 20 hit points.
Where's your toy?
Now, did I say how many uses of that tea that you have?
You said Oh, you did, but I
It was
didn't write
it was
down.
4. It was like 4. Like
No,
is it like
it wasn't
yeah
four.
like
You said I had like a few goes of it.
Yeah.
but it was like you could brew it 4 times.
Yeah,
Not
right.
not like 4
4
people.
pots. We'll say like
Yeah,
4
correct.
pots.
It was like
Yeah,
4
yeah.
pots. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It was 50 gold pieces worth.
Yeah. Trying to find. Okay. You all get you feel sort of heartened and warmed by this tea. Now, Paulie, your or the other thing at the end of the short rest, your maximum hit points don't come back, but Karu, your strength does.
Oh, good.
Does mine also come back?
Yes. So any of the shadow drained strength does come back, but the strength drain, the health drained from the Quartermaster does not.
Right. Okay.
Okay. You all get from drinking this tea. You get a +2 Constitution from like the warmth inside, and +2 to Dexterity.
Oh, that's so dope.
And you're also feeling, as you feel fiercer and sort of working, you feel like you're working together a lot more. Whilst your allies around you, you are, intimidation or fear, you have advantage against fear.
So cool.
This is good tea.
It's a great tea. Feeling really confident right now.
I feel so much better than I did before. I was feeling really weak. I feel like I could take on all those ghosties.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks to Mama's Eye Deco for that one.
Absolutely.
Now, this is a
Ooh,
temporary
that puts me.
bonus that will last until the end of your next short rest.
That puts me at 20 dexterity. Ooh.
Oh, we never rest again, guys.
Puts me at 0 dexterity, so woo.
Cool.
0?
Yeah, I was on -1, so.
God damn.
He's a big boy. He's not a dexterity.
Oh, no, you'd still have like 8 dexterity.
Yeah, I had 8, which is
Yeah, not your
-1,
bonus.
so now I'm at 0.
Yeah, so it's to your dexterity, not your modifier, right? But then obviously the 2 gives you a +1 modifier. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. And you're all feeling well rested, you've all taken your hit die and so on.
I wouldn't say well rested, but I'm feeling better.
You're somewhat rested. I mean, you got all your warlock spell slots back. That's fun.
Yama's feeling great.
Yeah, I feel awesome.
I feel good now too, after the short rest.
Someone's just fucking very surly right now. He's irritable.
The tea, he just doesn't like tea, it sounds like.
Yeah.
No, he definitely liked the tea.
So we'll say that's one of the 4 pots that you've brewed.
I've marked it off.
Yeah, and we'll say you can brew a pot up to, you can feed up to, we'll say 6 people or something, just in case you ever have a couple of followers. and but you essentially use the same amount for 4 or 6. Like it's because it's a whole ceremony.
Yeah, it's a whole ceremony.
You do it the same way every time.
So cute.
Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, should we continue?
Where to, Gumshoes?
Up and up.
Let's do it. Alright, well, let's go out this door. I'm going to be real sneaky like.
Yeah, everyone give me a stealth check.
Oh, I'm gonna go last, and I might wait for these guys to go ahead a bit.
23.
Also 23.
No idea.
It's 14 out of Karun. Everyone
Hey.
feeling a little bit more stealthy today. Paulie feeling extra dexterous.
Yeah, Sorn's getting pretty dexterous right now.
Yeah.
All right.
So Paulie, you sneak out. Do you take wing or do you stay on the ground?
No, I'll creep along the bridge.
Yeah. So you're able to walk along these using your wings perhaps as extra balance. You don't make any creaks or anything like that. Sorn, you're able to keep up with him. And behind, up ahead, you see a sort of a skeleton standing on this sort of sun platform. I mean, any other day when there's not this sort of blackwater mist, there would be plenty of sun to sun yourself on this platform. But today the wind howls in the distance in this exposed area. There's you see a metal funnel off to the side, possibly used for rainwater collection. But you also see a sort of a decrepit-looking skeleton and some of those sort of undead thralls on the walkways of the trees up ahead.
Can I try and push the skeleton off the edge?
Sure. Give me an attack with advantage.
That's weird.
Absolutely.
Double 13, so that's a fucking crazy odds.
So you sort of sneak up on this skeleton. Do you want to describe to me how you're trying to pull him or shove him off the edge?
Probably. So like I'll get right up behind him and then just like withdraw talon and then just butt him right in the chest, like right in the middle of the chest, like in his rib cage.
Yeah.
And then just try and knock him into just off the plateau.
All right. We're gonna make a dexterity contest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So just an ability check, like straight
Sure.
up dex, and see who comes out on top here if he's able to
Sure.
hold his own.
Oh, 9.
Mate, the snooty skeleton got an 8.
Oh.
So you knock him. He holds on to you for a moment, but he holds on to the rapier, and then his bony fingers just slip off the metal, and he goes tumbling into the abyss where you hear a crash and smash of bone.
Hell yeah.
The other pirate, though, turns around at the sound. So I'm going to have him attempt to try and see you here. What was your stealth roll?
23.
23.
Oh, yeah, this guy cannot see you. He turns around slowly, his eyes sort of glowing. But our dear pirate just sort of looks around blindly at the empty sunning platform. What do you look like while hiding, or like, what are you hiding up against? Are you up in the air? You crouched low? Are you up against a tree?
I've actually got that light, that skull light on me in my other hand. Yeah, no, like I mean, I wanted to test and see if this being could see me, so I've literally got it glowing, like you know what I mean, right on me.
Yeah, so you're stuck there in not moving like Drax. You're invisible
Yeah.
by moving so slowly. Yet there's this pulsing white light, or there's a sort of a white light glowing around you. All your allies can kind of see you directly silhouetted by this light. And yet this creature is kind of like walking up, looks left and right, almost like right next to you, and just like looks right past you through the gloom. as you're moving. Yeah, as you're not moving at all, not even breathing, and he fails to see you.
I mean, I'm going to try it again, don't I?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try push him off as well.
All right. So when he finally gets close enough, because he's kind of inching closer,
Yeah.
with a dagger out, kind of looking for the sound, make the attack for me with advantage.
17.
All right. And again, we're going to do a straight up dex contest.
Oh no, 22 actually. But yeah, sorry. 22.
This one's a bit better.
Oh, mine is 16. 16.
Oh, beating it by one each time. There you go. So
That's it.
describe it to me.
Ooh. I like the idea of the exact same thing happening. So same thing. I butt him off with that, and then he also tries to I just love the idea of the repetition.
Yeah. So it's sort of like in a video game when you find one move that seems to just the one hit kill.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right. What's everyone else doing during this time?
I'm just creeping behind him.
Good.
Yama's definitely watching from a distance because he's clanky and loud.
Yeah.
Kara is just coming up behind, but he kind of likes the look of just trying to butt skeletons off the bridge. So maybe he's looking out for any more.
All right. So yeah, Paula, you get your way to the top of this tree, and
that guy looks spoopy.
Yes, so you see, you can see a hole in the tree ahead of you that obviously leads down to the hollow part of the tree itself, and there's sort of a walkway that, a spiral staircase that goes down, and you realize, oh wait, I could have just taken the stairs up here the whole time, but it was probably hard to tell in this two-dimensional map that is stretched out here.
Mm-hmm.
The beyond though, yeah, you see a floating creature that looks kind of like this.
That's cool.
What?
Sort of a figure in sort of robes and sort of a jacket with the hood pulled up, but just sort of light streaming out from beneath the clothes. No physical form whatsoever.
I'm gonna put away the skull and then take out the dagger as well, and I'll wait for the rest of the crew to come up.
All right.
I feel like Kara is probably not far behind, so he just comes up behind Paul. He's like, "Oh, who's that guy? We need him. Is he important?"
I kind of want to. I kind of want to it'd be really good to have him tied to the front of our ship.
I kind of want to shoot him in the face. That star face. He doesn't really have a face, but I want to shoot
really
him where his face should be.
Too.
You'd put him at the start of your ship. Wouldn't he just look like rags in the wind, though?
Yeah, but glowy rags in the wind. That's scary.
But how do we turn off the lights that are on him?
Yeah. What if he gave us away all the time?
Well, I guess we should kill him then.
Should I try and shoot him where his face should be?
Paulie will try and sneak up again, but I'm not going to go for the pushy thing again because otherwise that's no fun.
Someone's also going to sneak.
I'll wait until someone else starts the fight though.
Kara will just walk straight up to it.
Very slowly, sneak around as well, to a point where he's within, say, 30-ish feet of the guy, and pull out a pistol.
Right.
I feel like because the other two are sneaking, Kara's like, I can be a distraction, and he will just walk
right
straight up to it. Yeah.
Now, which way is Karu walking? Through the tree, around the tree?
What's a nice direct way?
Also, Paulie, to get to the position you're in, you're sneaking outside the tree?
No, because I should be like I was trying
Oh,
to
you're
walk the
inside.
stairs, but
Oh,
like it's
okay,
just
yeah,
it's the weird pathing.
yeah. Gotcha. I was just making sure because
Yeah.
there is a guy outside the tree.
Yeah, no, yeah, I do see him. I do see him. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Sorn's just going to ready an action with the flintlock, like leveled at the guy.
Yep.
From the shadows.
And Yama's going with Karu because he's loud and he can't
Yeah.
help it. So he'll
Yeah.
also be a distraction. I don't know which way you went, north.
I guess I'm just going like when I see the Sorn and Paulie like sort of split off. It's like
you've seen Paulie go into the tree and around, and then Sorn and Yama have gone kind of up north of the tree.
Okay.
I'll go that way then.
Cool.
Pew.
But I'll drop into a shadow and just like let the others past.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll get
We're
ready for
going
some
in
stabbing.
strong.
I'll get ready to stab the second something happens.
Okay. So who's going in first?
Was it a
I
Karu?
mean, I'm not much of a conversation starter, but yeah, Kara's just like, hi,
Pops out.
come around the corner.
It turns to you, or its body, I guess. It's the light clothed body turns to you, and then just lets out a scream, as if sort of the howl of a blizzard, and it sort of its face light hits you, and then a bright light emanates out in 20 feet in every direction. And I need you to make a con saving throw for me, please, Karu.
I can do that.
Oh, don't forget to take off that shield of faith too.
I did that, yeah. I remember this time.
That's a 9 for your con saving throw. You sort of say hi, and all of a sudden you can see nothing. Your entire vision is gone white,
Shit.
and you are blinded.
Shit.
Shit.
Paulie will attack.
So will Sorn.
All right, let's roll up some initiatives here in just a second. Give the rest of the chat time to get those. I mean, unless you want to end the session now, Dylan, to guarantee the points for Josh.
No, I've got a little bit of time before I have to go to bed.
Yep, good.
Hey, I'm back on my hit point bullshit. I'm good.
I'm also G with the hit points. Man, that extra con is really nice. Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Good choice with the tea.
He has good taste.
Wow, I'm just not rolling well at all tonight.
Oh shit, 4, yeah.
But I mean, it works. I'm blind.
It makes sense that you critically fail on your initiative.
Yeah, I maybe I don't even realize it was the guy that blinded me. I'm just like, whoa, I can't see anything. And then,
Yeah, the sun's really out today.
yeah, wow, when did, yeah, exactly.
Believe it.
Okay. So you hear the scream, and Paulie, you ready yourself to sort of jump in. But before you do, you hear a voice, like rumbling, like the sound of 1,000 souls speaking at once. So, you've come to see the might of Commander Ladrus. You should have left well enough alone, but the Shadow Isles will claim you, and he will give me his boon to take over all the Sword Coast. The temple of Nanakemoros will not stop us. And you see a shadowy figure or a ghostly figure come out of the wall here and pull out a ghostly flintlock pistol.
Shit.
And fire it at Karu with advantage because Karu is blind.
Shit.
Yeah.
Does the 13 hit?
Nope.
No. I mean, it's, over that distance, I guess it's tough. But also the door slams open here, and
Yep.
I guess I was gonna say, I figure you hear the clomp, plomp, plomp of boots on wood, and then in your field of view, Yama, you see a figure, what looks like heavily armored, with a big shield. But inside the armor is sort of bright glowing lights, and they're constantly moving. And you see small little motes of light that look kind of like those souls that you've been seeing, floating towards and then almost like getting absorbed by the shield, as if, you know, a snowflake landing on metal.
Like we've been making him stronger.
He looks like this.
Oh, that's so
That's
sick.
so sick.
That's cool.
My God.
I'm gonna blow that motherfucker up. Fuck that guy.
He raises his sword up at you, and you notice that his sword is actually sort of like, it's almost like it's been cut in half. The blade seems to be cut in half, but it's sort of this glowing sword he raises up at you, and shadowy mist starts to coalesce around where you're standing.
Okay.
And everyone are so actually all of you here within 15 feet, so just not poorly, need to make a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 14.
Oh, so glad we've got that buff.
18.
Come on. Yes, 22. Smashed it.
Hell yeah, good job, guys.
Cool. All right, so you all saved. You would have taken 18 necrotic damage, but you're going to take
Jesus.
half.
Damage.
All right, and that stays there. That missed. Cool. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else cool? Old mate. It says he's unkind, but I think that was self-evident.
I rolled a 12 on initiative. I'm not on the round though.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Put you in there and in at 12. That's potentially important because you go after Sorn.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's gonna run out of this mist. Why can't I? So many invisible walls here.
Yeah, I think it's like everywhere where there's a not floor, right?
So I'm gonna run out of the mist, get up a bit of line of sight, and Sorn's gonna try something stupid.
That doesn't sound like Sorn.
It's gonna be a great time. You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Sorn's going to tear out the teleport scroll. Because none of them make any sense anyway. He's going to go through the motions with that.
Okay. Now, typically, teleport, you have to think of a location, I believe.
I'm going to think of the location on top of Commander Ledros.
Yes. Okay, and what are you attempting to...
Just going to cast a spell and see what happens. I'm going to attempt to move him
Oh, okay, yeah.
off of the tree.
Yeah, gotcha. So you concentrate really hard about moving him, and you make the motions, and you point. You know, the final bit of it is you sort of point at the thing you want to move, and you hear a.
I knew it.
So that literally just does nothing. It just farts. Cool. Well, and Sawn's just going to back up a little bit more.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Or a constitution check.
To not fall over laughing.
Pass out.
12.
Well, you're pretty sure this is actually the spell that you've heard that children do in the mage academies. It's sort of a very basic spell called. It's not teleport. It's telepoot. It makes a small fart noise within 60 feet.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, well, we're literally just trying to figure out what things do on this book now. So I'm ticking them off the list, and I've been labeling them, so I know now.
Yep.
That's so good.
So telepoot is.
I genuinely did not think that that's what that would have been. Like, most of them are pretty good. Like, most of them, they're pretty easy to guess, some of.
Did you guess the mage armor one?
I assumed it was going to be something stupid, like a shield appears in front of me and just falls to the ground, or something like that.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's really good.
I'd move.
Well,
Back a
another
little
word.
bit and that's
Another
it.
word for a wardrobe is an armoire.
Mm.
Nice.
All right,
The telepoot makes me so happy.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry, we got a few more of these to go.
I love it. It's so fun.
I am going to attack the ghosty light boy with Talon.
Okay.
It won't be anything special, just because he's next to his mate.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Uh, 13 damage. And I will shoot off and like basically dive like off the back here while shooting the pistol at old mate commander around the corner. But then like kind of like, you know, dive down as I do it, like do like a backward shoot.
Yeah, so like a bit of gun fu backwards as
Yeah.
you pull the pistol out and fire. Absolutely.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
A second to roll into here. There we go. Perfect. 9 damage. And then the D8 for fire damage.
Could be, yeah.
I think it was, yeah. And 7 fire damage for both him and the sparkly boy.
7 on both. Right. Now, does it take anything special from... Okay, cool. Alright, sweet. Alright, and you're floating, you're sort of flapping your wings in the closed recess of this tree.
Yeah. My attacks are all the exact same.
Yeah.
Stab, run away, stab, run away, stab, run away, and then shoot every now and then.
Alright, Yama.
Alrighty. Yama's gonna also move in and just try and get out of the mist. But he's up real close, so can I like do some kind of maybe like give an intimidate a chance? Like he's gonna come out of the mist with his really like puffed up chest, draw his sword real slow.
Second.
Can you do that with just his stature?
Sure. Yeah, give me an intimidation check, and if it's a decent one, I think we'll. Whilst I don't think this creature is going to be scared
Cool.
of you,
Nah.
would
Only
maybe
an
see
11.
you as a threat worth looking at. With an 11, I don't think he's overly. Yeah. Yeah. So you come out, and with your chest all puffed out, and you just hear him say, "Oh, a warrior, thinking he can come take my ship. You will be caged within my shield like the rest of them."
Yes, I am a warrior. I have been through hell and I have come back. I have fought my brother. I have lost my son. I have lost more than you will ever know, and I will not lose my life to you, and you will not have me. And I'm going to attack him.
Alright. 14, however, bounces off his shield as he sort of raises that up and bats the katana out of the way.
Is DB within 30 feet of me? I might use my saving face and try and add 3 to that. See if
No,
17.
he is 35 feet away from you.
That's so frustrating. Alright, I'll leave it then. And then I will take my second attack. See how we go. Oh gosh, 16.
16 does hit.
Dope. That is 6, and because he goaded me, I'm gonna do my action surge, and I'm gonna attack him twice again. Hit.
17 will hit, yep.
And 10 damage. Going again. That's a good one. And another 9 damage.
Right. So you slice away at this guy. As you've gotten closer as well, I think you would have seen that there are a number of other ghostly pirates that have joined the fray outside this room. But you've got your eyes focused on this thing and are just slice, slice, slice. Yeah.
Yeah, all his focus is on this really big, bad, evil, glowing guy. And that's it. Oh, can I roll some kind of knowledge check on him?
Sure. Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
15.
15? Yeah, cool. So this is definitely some kind of undead creature. I'd say yeah, with the 15, you've probably heard of the Shadow Isles out. I mean, they are sort of out west. They're sort of a place of great death. Where necromancers come from, kind of thing. There was once an old queendom out there. That was kind of run by some sort of, evil lich or something. But it was sort of sealed away. Someone turned their entire civilization or their entire kingdom into wraiths and undead. And for the longest time, you think they were sealed away. Now, this seems like one of those Shadow Isles creatures. It's definitely immune to necrotic and poison. You think he's probably resistant to a lot of forms of damage as well. In particular, like the shadow thing, lightning resistant to, fire resistant to, thunder resistant, cold and acid. Also, you probably wouldn't want to try your luck on certain conditions. Like you think you probably can't be made frightened, or some others as well. I'll probably end it there because I've given you a bit.
Yeah.
And you definitely think this is a strong boy, despite his undead nature.
Alright, cool. So Yama is just gonna very calmly recite this to his friends as he takes a very defensive stance in front of this guy.
All right, Karu.
Both Hunter's Bane and Heightened Sense, which essentially gives me like advantage on wisdom or perception checks. One is for like tracking Fane undead, and one is for like using my hearing and smell. So can Karu use his hearing and smell to like sniff out the guy that like blinded him and try and make his way towards him?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think you're with the smell of the tree, the wood. You're pretty, and you remember it not being too far away.
Yeah.
So you're confident you could get there. You're still inside the harrowing mist, though.
Yeah.
But I guess you don't know that. You just feel maybe like prickles on your skin. Sort of what feels like sort of a bit of burning.
Yeah, so I will roll that with advantage. I'll just roll a perception.
Yeah, if you roll... yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm going to say, like, for your attacks, at least on this creature, you can smell the cold coming off it. And I'll let you attack with not disadvantage.
Oh, that's nice. So I will... Obviously, I can't move my token, but I will make my way to get in front of him. Which I think means I have to go via Yama, by the looks of it. Unless the map's not... I'm seeing an old version of it.
Why isn't it updated? Oh, there we go. Sorry, my computer was taking a while to update. So I've moved you next to this cold creature. Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah. And like you said, I don't really know anything about the mist, so he's not going to really make an effort to get out of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will stab where I think I can smell the dude.
Cool.
Stab. That hit? Did it go through?
18 will hit.
Nice. And then +2 to whatever that damage was.
All right. And so 7, 8, 9. All right. Yeah. So you slice into this thing. Every time you strike, your sword glows just a little bit of sort of golden light. And
I can't see it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, never mind. I'll just. You know what?
Fuck you.
Putting away my word pens. I'm putting away my adjective pens, and I'm just gonna close that fucking box and put it away because I made you blind.
I smell the gold in the air.
That's right.
I smell the theatrical, the visual.
Smell the octarine. Yeah, good. All right. Do you have a second attack?
Smells like a good visual that I can't make out. Yes, well, I will, having made a connection, I'll go, perfect. And I'll just, again, just jab straight where I jabbed before in an effort to get him.
10 is not going to be enough, I'm afraid.
He moves out of the way. Cool. And do I have to do anything because I'm still in the mist?
Yes, can you make a con saving throw for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Uh, 13 is a little shy, I'm afraid, and you're going to take 17 necrotic damage.
Cool. Cool and normal.
Alright, this ghosty boy. It's going to float out whilst he reloads his shot. And he's going to take a shot at you, Sorn. With his haunted pistol. Spooky. That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Can you see this guy? Yeah, he's there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so 13 does not hit. Upsetting.
No.
The cold creature in front of you, whilst it attempts to slam into you, Karu.
Okay.
First attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
No.
And the second attack is a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, so the one that does hit, he slams into you, and you're going to take 14 bludgeoning damage and 14 cold damage.
Auru has gone from meh to fucked up. Dan, you could put a bloody icon on my token.
The pirate captain, Commander Ledros, raises his sword at you, Yama, and
sorry, could I have taken an opportunity attack then?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Oh god, it was going to be an 18. 11?
11 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay.
He... at the start of his turn, the harrowing mist does disappear, which is nice. Things are looking up.
Sure.
And he raises his sort of half broken off sword at you, Yama, and sort of tries to hit you with it.
Bring it on.
Boop. That is only a 6 to hit, which I assume does not hit.
Hard pass.
And then he tries to sort of shove you with the shield. But that's not any better. That is that's only an 8 to hit. So not as cool.
Yeah.
And you feel like as the shield gets closer to you, you're able to sort of block it with your arm. But you can hear it kind of whispering to you. You can hear all the souls within it whispering to you, and it trying to sort of almost draw you in. You're able to push it off at the last second and shove him back. Sorn.
Sorn is going to go for this cold light fellow.
Oh, you're no longer blind as well, Karo.
And cast a chaos bolt. That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, so the d8s. One's an 8, one's a 5, so I picked the... Alright, so what were his resistances? Or was that not him that we...
No, that was the pirate commander that
Okay.
Yama talked about.
I'm going to go with thunder damage on that one.
Okay. And it's 14 damage, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, it appears bloodied.
That is my... Oh, I'll take a step. Take a step in. Closer. There.
Alright. Paulie, you see a bolt of a loud boom emanate out from this sort of cloaked figure, rocking it backwards, and it looks a bit uneasy. But you do see as well ghost pirates floating through the air towards Sorn, and you can just kind of maybe catch a glimpse of Yama, who is really not looking great.
Yeah, I can see Yama, yeah. I am going to go over to this side. Actually, I can't. I can't
I can
go
move you,
there.
just where you
Yeah. Just where that's the stairs down thing is to there.
Oops.
Oh. 1 second. Yeah. Now I can't come back up.
Damn it.
1 second. There we go.
There you
Okay, perfect. And I'll attack the ghosty boy. Now with Yama there, and does that mean I get my advantage now? Because
I think so. As long as you have an ally next to them, I think you're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll attack with Talon. I've got to hop off soon too, guys, because my only volume is loud and Lana's in bed.
Okay.
Yeah, natty one.
We'll get to the end of this round, and then we might call it, and we can
Perfect.
always pick up next week.
Perfect.
Any other things?
Yes, I'll attack with my dagger. Dirty 20.
30-20 will definitely hit.
I'm gonna
Like, look at all those
re-roll.
ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll one of those d6s. 4. Okay, so 17 damage in total.
17. Cool. This thing definitely couldn't handle another one of those kind of blows, but is still somewhat standing. Anything else?
Yes, I'll go back again. I'm swooping.
Cool.
Love it.
Alright, this thing is going to start running towards you, Sorn. But it will use its entire action to do so.
Sucked in. I just sit there and laugh.
The other ghosts float through the wall, Paulie.
Oh no. Oh no.
And they see you with the floating there in the air, and they both raise their pistols at the same time and fire upon you.
Yes.
First one is a 9 to hit, which I assume.
Nope.
And a 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. So you hear the loud report, even probably louder because it's inside, which you should never fire a gun inside, as the sound just echoes around on the inside of the tree. But they miss, and then they pull out their scimitars and look to, seemingly float towards you further. But they'll do that on their next turn, if I remember next week. Yama.
Alright, so this ghosty guy, the light hoodie guy, is looking pretty rough, right? Alright, he'll look to try and finish him off. Oh, 13.
13 will hit.
Awesome. That is 14 damage. Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, nice. Didn't even need the second attack. He's just gonna really cut the hood from the shoulders. He's not really sure what kind of shape or form is there, but
So you're able to cut the head off like you would beheading an enemy, and what's then left is just this hole to the light, and the light just sort of streams out into the sky, and then the robes kind of collapse to the floor, and then there's just sort of this light sprinkling of snowflakes coming down around where it was, where they eventually kind of settle and stop.
Alright, he wants to. I'm gonna step over the body and turn towards the captain and just tell him he's weak. He's nothing, and I'm going to cut him down out as I've cut down his allies before him. And I'm going to take my last swing. Do you want me to roll that again?
I'll accept the 22. That's fine.
Dope, because that's a good one. That's a 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, and then I'm just going to stand there all hulking like.
Excellent. All right, Kaoru.
When you guys bought the potions of healing, did Kara get any of them?
You got 2.
Okay, cool. I did mark them down in my.
I bought them for you. Yeah.
I put them in my inventory, but then I was like, was I actually supposed to get those?
Yes.
Were they just
normal potions? They were normal potions of healing.
Normal
Yeah.
potions. Yeah.
just not greater or anything like that?
Yeah, just regular.
Regular.
How many D4 is that?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So that's your action to drink that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can see your health, so yes, I understand why.
Yeah.
That's also why Yama stepped in front of you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll take care of myself for once. I don't know if these will come through on Foundry or not, or whatever.
It has you on 10 on Foundry.
Cool. All right. Well, that was just the die.
Oh, I didn't see the dice roll.
Oh, they didn't. They're on D&D. I got 6, so plus 2 is 8. So I heal 8.
Show yourself 8. Yep, perfect. So that's your action. Any bonus actions you'd like to do? Or movements?
No, but I think I might move back a bit. Just back away a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Okay.
get closer to that thing attacking Sorn, or not really?
Not really, no.
Not at all.
Cool.
Sort of just I don't know. He's not going too far back. Like I think he's just kind of like, well, I just got fucked up and I didn't even see what the fuck was going on. I'm just gonna stand over here for a second and like take stock, and then I'll go back in.
Yep, perfect. Well, as we fade out, I guess, for this week, we zoom out from the treetops of this this cove. We see our heroes fighting above the treetop. Spectral pirates all over them. Commander Ledros, the feared pirate captain. I didn't mean to move him. Facing off against Yama, the hobgoblin samurai, and we pan out further and further. We see the light on, and sort of we hear the humming and sounds of chickens from Mama's hut, and we pan across the ocean to La Floridita and the Dreadway waiting in the mists in the water beyond. And that's where we'll end this week's session.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was really dope. And DB survived.
DB did not get knocked unconscious.
You motherfuckers didn't believe in me.
Let me set that. Choose the prediction outcome.
Pay that out.
Stays standing.
Yep. Give Josh his money.
There you go.
Loser.
That's right. So all of it goes to Josh, who bet 900, and all those other fools who had bet 690 each.
Yeah, Josh even bet more than the combined value of all of you. That's how much faith he had in me.
That's how much we really didn't care.
He's my boy. Always got my back.
Cool. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I want to say we got someone named Fireworks in the chat who subscribed. So thank you very much for doing that. That really helps because I got this is gonna be my full-time job. I keep saying to my wife now, playing D&D and running D&D games. But we'll see how it goes. Any other comments or things before we have to let Paulie and everyone else step off?
No, thank you again, DM Daddy. Once again, you always do a great job.
Yeah, nice work with that tea too.
Yeah, it certainly has helped. We'll see if it is enough though.
It'll be enough.
Or I mean, it was definitely a bold choice to not do Mama's ritual before fighting the main boss, but each to their own.
We didn't have any of the things.
I think Yama's gonna 1v1 him.
We completely forgot about it. We were meant to go down into that hole to look for things, and we didn't.
It's fine.
We had a fetch quest which we completely ignored.
It was an optional fetch quest though. You know, the one it's like, in The Witcher, do you really need to go make the potions and do the things to make yourself better at fighting cockatrices or whatever? No.
Absolutely.
You just got to be good.
You need to platinum that game.
Cool. Alright, we'll call it there, and hopefully we'll be back next week. It will be a public holiday, so we'll either way, I think Kate Yama is working till 5, so we'll probably be back
I will
at
more than
6.
likely still be at work as well.
Okay, well, do you really need Sorn? I think you could fight this guy with one man down, surely.
I think you'll definitely die without the healer of the group.
I think you only really heal yourself, so...
Well, no one else has called for healing over the last few battles, so... Exclusively no longer healing Yama. Everyone else gets healing.
And if... Dylan, if you can tell your mate, who is it, Bunny Burist or whatever, that he is now a pirate captain on the Pirate Council because he gifted a bunch of subscriptions. His ship name is the Sluggy Freelancer, and his flag is a mimic chest.
Okay, I'm just gonna give that a second and clip it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, send that to him. Yeah, and the people he gifted subs to also are pirate captains that you may or may not run into in the Western Seas.
Does that mean I'm a pirate captain? Because I got a sub.
I also
No.
got a sub, which means Captain Yama. Yeah.
There is a Captain Glitz though, because that was KT's one, and it just sounded cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The others were Overcord and Ellie the Dino Tamer, who were gifted subs last week, or the week before.
I'm definitely. I like to think I'm a pirate captain now. Sorry.
Well, you're in the game. You can't have everything. But if you want to stop playing,
Eventually.
you know what, Dylan? Do you want to stop playing the game and then you can just be an NPC?
No, in Sorn's mind, he's also a captain. Paulie and Sorn are co-captains. We're entered into a co-agreement here in Sorn's mind.
In Sorn's mind is being
exactly.
the correct way of saying that.
Fireworks.
Sorn has a stronger mind than Paulie, apparently.
Fireworks is saying in the chat you should just telepoot away. And on that, we're going to call it a night. Very good. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.